Hey, we're back. Finally. And got some D&D. This is not actually Heroes, Cataclysm. Forgot that in the title. That will be the first of many mistakes, as I haven't done this in a little while. So everybody be patient, and we'll all get through this alive. Maybe. All right, so last time, from what I remember, JD had got his revolver and he went back to the guild, but he couldn't find anybody there. So the place was just like empty. So he went in there and went to sleep. And sometime in the middle of the night, he was awoken by some sounds. And when he comes out in the hallway, there's two vampires out there who start to attack him. But then three other individuals like come out of the shadows and pretty much vanquish the vampires. And as one of them's dying, they kind of mock them about their missing ally who'd been taken from them. So it kind of led them to want to go to Icewind Dale, where all of the clues that they found up to that point was leading them. And they asked JD if he would assist. In doing that, JD is only like level 4, and they're like level 17. So they gave JD a magical. Was it a necklace or was it like a armlet? I can't remember.
It's an amulet.
Amulet. So it was an amulet you put on, and it made him level 17. So in doing that, and forgive me, Malnox, I can't remember your character's name right off.
Noxiel.
Noxiel opens up a portal, and they end up in Icewind Dale. They make their way to a village there, and they meet this friendly tiefling named Telvinus. And I don't think a lot of you got to see, but we have what was your character's name again, Malnox?
Noxiel.
Noxie. I'm gonna write that down right now. Nox.
I added it to my Zoom name too.
EL. Okay. And then we had Josh's character, which I think yours character was like named Shadow. Yeah, there we go. I remember that because there's a shadow in Final Fantasy, I think, right? So, and then Russ's character was, I'll let you say it. He's the Q man himself.
Yeah.
Quarian, who is somehow still alive after 1,000 years.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Oh, nope, can't hear you.
What? Trolling.
Definitely not.
Trolling.
Definitely not.
All right, so JD and this crew, they get a direction of where to go to find this vampire that they think has their ally captured, and they make their way out into the tundra, and they get kind of lost. And finally, Quarian's like, "Oh, thanks for the follow there, Sage." Quarian's just like, all of a sudden, he's just like, "I've been here before. I remember this." And he points over, and it looks like part of the mountain is just kind of crushed inward, and it's like snow covered. It's almost like something fell from the sky and impacted into the side of the mountain at some point in the past, and there was like a cave burrowed out that goes down under this mountain. And that's where we're going to pick up. You guys are at the edge of this cave, getting ready, I guess, to head down. Unless you just decide to turn around and head back. So I will turn it over to you guys and see if you want to continue on forward or go home. So
Wow. Sally forth. Hey, chums.
Shadow raises his finger and points at Quarian as if he's just become aware that he's there and goes, "Is he made of rocks? So we have a little one that has a gun, and that one's made of rocks.
I believe they like little people.
I said little one. It's gender neutral. It's fine. It's fine.
True.
Just for everybody's knowledge, my character has a charisma of 6, and it manifests by saying things that are completely inappropriate at all times. So get ready.
Oh.
So
So
the 4 of you
we trudge on.
trudge on. All right, so you step into this. What looks like it's just been kind of bored out, not probably too long ago. And as you make your way down, the tunnel kind of narrows down inward, and finally you come to the bottom, where it looks like there was like a wall of stone that's pretty. Looks very smooth in comparison to like the jutting rocks of the sides of the cave that you're in, and it looks like it's just rubble on the ground from like part of this wall being just torn apart.
I don't have the dragon itch though, do
Do what? No.
I? Dragon itch. Well, not quite like I vaguely remember. Being more skybound, but all right.
All right, do you guys just want to walk right through the opening, or okay? It's pitch black in here, and I'm pretty sure Aquarian doesn't have night vision. The Warforged Shadow probably doesn't have night vision either.
I'll
I don't.
I'll take the lead and just pull out my my staff and just cast light on the end of my staff.
So as you kind of step through the rubble, just kind of cautiously walking through it as it kind of shifts under your feet, you walk into this room, and it looks like there's walls, but some of the walls have been like just looks like stone from the mountain is just protruding through them. You see what looks like remnants of like furniture possibly just around, and it looks like off to your right there may be part of an anvil kind of just laying there. There is a passageway ahead of you with the closed door, and off to the right you see it kind of goes off into the darkness.
I would like to strike the heck out of that anvil with me hammer.
Let me give you guys a map real quick so that you guys can see kind of what's going on here. There, and let's move chat over to see that. So we're gonna have to zoom out a little bit, zoom in over here where they're at. All right.
This has a fight map. Now I don't want.
So I just kind of used your tokens since we didn't have tokens at the time. So they're your actual other character tokens, but
Okay. Okay.
it's D&D. We use our imaginations, right? So
That's right. That's what it's all about.
all right. So what do you guys want to do? So you want to strike the anvil?
I mean, now that there's a fight map, I kind of don't, but I just did it, so I guess I gotta commit to that.
All right. So we'll take Aquarian over here, and you're gonna haul back and just strike it, right? So just make an attack, just a
That's the-
regular old attack.
How to play this. Oh, 20.
22, yeah. Okay, so you strike the anvil, and did you roll that? So just roll damage as well. All right, so not enough to actually like crack the anvil, but it just and just rings and reverberates off these walls. Everybody's just like, why did you do that?
I think I just changed my profession. Y'all Y'all can go now.
As your hearing comes back, you can hear kind of like almost a little bit of like movement in like the rock above, just some dust falls.
And I give him like a stink eye, and then walk over to. Can I go over? I can't move. Can I go over here and take a look at what is there in that? Kind of take a look through that table, through that workbench area. See what's in there.
Yep. Just roll a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, sorry,
I would walk
investigation. Investigation. For that one, yeah.
All right. Investigation.
I would walk over there as well, but I can't seem to move my token over there.
Yeah, nor could I. That's why I had to have Diz with it.
I don't know.
16.
Can you move it now that I've moved it?
Yeah, I can move it around over here, but
Here, I'll move JD over here too.
Maybe the rubble
There
is
we go.
blocking it.
JD's gonna go to the door and check it.
Okay. All right. So, what was your investigation?
16.
16. So, as you're going through it, all you find is just like some old swords laying there. They don't look like high quality. They look like just like not complete swords. They're just pieces. And then as you kind of reach under the counter, like down below, you find a large hilt like of a sword, but it is like the size of like your lower part of your body, like your legs. It's just you pick it up and set it up on the table. The table almost kind of bows inward, where the wood is like deteriorated.
I point at that and go, that's not good. That who uses a sword that big? I don't like this.
Quarian?
Yep.
Who you said you're familiar with this place?
Yeah.
Who lived here before? Were they
So many drugs.
giants?
I remember.
Roll a history check to see if you remember.
Thanks, Diz. This is the flying ship, right?
This was the flying. It was the flying castle. We know that, but no, but you do not remember.
No.
You think you remember something about the sky and something.
I just remember the last time I was here, everything was like up
Taller?
way more up there.
I'll tell you what you remember. You remember you being on a boat and somebody that was with you had tied up somebody and was torturing them in the boat, and that's about all you remember.
Well, I remember a boat and lots of clouds and torture and
What was that last one?
Wait, what?
You said what? You remember what now?
Two of these things are not like the others. So we have boats and we have clouds and we have torture.
Did I say torture?
You did say torture.
You did say torture.
And I look over at. Now, didn't he say torture?
He said torture.
I don't like any of this.
And also cloud boats.
Cloud boats don't go in the clouds. Do you mean fog? Because boats go through fog.
Maybe he probably meant fog. He does seem a little out of it.
Surely he meant fog. But let's circle back to the torture thing, okay?
As you're saying that, JD, what are you doing to the door?
I want to check it for traps and see if it's locked.
Okay, roll investigation for traps. If that's what you're doing first.
Do I get to add my proficiency since I have thieves' tools?
Not for checking for traps. If for disarming traps, you do.
Okay. So that is a 14 on investigation.
Okay, so you check the door, and the door itself, it's a little wider than a normal door would be, and quite a bit taller. And you're like, huh? You can't really check the top of the door so well, but you've checked around the bottom, and you don't seem to think there's any traps on it.
Is it locked?
Okay, you kind of reach up, and it doesn't have like a lock on it. It's just more like a handle.
Do I notice him trying to open the door?
What's your passive perception?
That is a good question. 22.
20? Yes, you do. Yeah. I mean, you're pretty heavily involved in this torture bit, but
Did I make this character for you?
Yeah, I was gonna say this. That's a sly kind of passive perception there. So, what it is one of the eyes is not quite in its socket properly, and it will spin around and look behind me at any given moment. And I would loudly go, "Don't touch that!"
So as you're reaching for the doorknob, that's what you hear. What do you do, JD?
First off, Metal Man, I do whatever the hell I want. Secondly, because over there hit a hammer on an anvil and told everybody we're here. But I wasn't trying to open no damn door. I was making sure that it wasn't locked and not trapped.
You would do well to remember that we are the ones that gave you that amulet around your neck that gives you the power to walk here with us now. We could take that back if you choose.
Ooh.
I also came here to help you get your friends.
Of course you did, but you know, if you're going to prove to be more of a distraction than a help, the help can surely be found elsewhere.
I wasn't distracting anything. I was ensuring that y'all didn't die going through a door.
We're not at the door.
Just
We're over here talking about torture.
Tread carefully.
And there's a giant sword on the table, which I don't like any of this. Now there's torture and there's giant swords, and that door is awfully tall. It's like, how tall is the door? If I'll turn around and look at the door.
The door is probably about somewhere you're guessing between 15 and 20 feet tall.
So can I lift the sword hilt?
You can, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I would imagine you have a decent strength modifier, right?
It's not terrible. Actually, my strength's an 11, so I'm.
Let's just roll an athletics check. You know, it wouldn't be hard to do, but. Just for the fun of it.
I'll give him guidance.
Yeah, I'm probably not picking it up. That's a 6 there, Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah. So you start to pick it up, and then it's pretty rough. Oh, you can roll a d4, but I don't know if that's gonna help.
Well, we don't know.
Maybe if you roll max.
It's now an 8.
Woohoo! Ooh, an 8. You can pick it up slightly, but you feel like if you turn with it, that you might drop it on your foot. So I would just kind of look at the hilt and look at the door. Do they appear to be the same
ratio?
Yes.
Portions.
Yeah, the same. Like whatever could walk through that door will be carrying a sword this big. Because I'm weak, but I'm not that stupid. So I do have spatial awareness.
As you're saying that, Shadow, with your very high perception, you don't feel like you're alone in this room. As in the group of you don't feel like you're alone, but
I do have blind sense, so if anything is within 10 feet of me, I would know.
Right.
Yep. So do I feel like something is within 10 feet of me right now?
I mean, Noxiel is within 10 feet of you, but
do I feel like something that I
nothing
can't
else.
see?
No.
So I would.
You just have an odd feeling. Oh.
There-
See,
Well, I don't think we're. Don't hit that again. And I point at Quarian. Don't. Like the put. Nope. Don't. I can't say put the hammer down because he might hit it again. We're not. We're not the only people in here. Something else is in here. Shh. Be quiet.
As he says that, I'm gonna extinguish the light that was on my staff,
Okay.
and instead I'm gonna cast light from my robe of scintillating colors that shoots out 30 feet of bright and 30 feet of dim light. And I'm gonna walk back to like the middle of the room before I do
Okay.
this. So walk over to the middle of the room and do it. Kind of try to be away from people, because anyone within 30 feet has to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
So I'd like to try to get kind of away from them, and anyone within 30 feet makes a wisdom save or is stunned just for like 6 seconds. But I want to see if maybe we
All right. So show me where you're at when you do this.
hear anything. So I'm gonna walk to like here over by this rubble.
Okay. And anything within.
Any creature within 30 feet that can see me.
Okay.
Or any creature that's in the bright light, which is a 30-foot radius. So any creature in the 30-foot radius has to make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw or become stunned until the
Okay.
start
Do
of
you
my
get
next
to
turn, so 6 seconds.
choose? Exactly, Quarian. Do you get to choose, or is it's just everyone around
Nope,
you?
it's every
Okay,
creature.
it's everyone. Okay, so I
I'm
need
not
everyone.
upset if Quarian gets it in this.
I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm outside of the range, aren't me and JD are outside.
Yeah, that was
Anybody within 30 feet. So that would be.
No, that's JD.
It looks like JD is in there.
Well, I was mad at JD too, so that's fine.
I think
Mine's
Quarian.
a dirty 20.
I think Quarian failed.
What is the save?
DC 15.
Yeah, I think Quarian needs to start rolling physical dice.
I was gonna say you're nailing those fours tonight there. I don't.
And then after, like, as I cast it, I want to kind of, look around, see if do I hear anything? Maybe if someone was like holding on to something and got stunned, do I hear like them fall? Do I hear any reaction sounds?
You hear Quarian and JD behind you. I think JD failed as well, right? I
got a dirty 20.
Oh, you got a dirty 20, so you're fine. You quickly avert your eyes, and but Quarian is just like just bent doubled over, and then you hear some like groaning sounds from the darkness just ahead of you. It's almost like hissing sounds, like it's.
I'm gonna throw a fireball that way.
Okay. So I want you to roll a dexterity check first, okay? Just
That's
roll a d20 plus
Yep.
your dexterity.
Oof, that's 11.
Okay. All right. 11 total?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you are starting to hold back and you feel the fire like just kind of radiating out from your hand, and the light kind of comes out for a moment, you see from the darkness this just vampiric looking creature just rush out at you, and it makes an attack before you can even get the fireball off.
Did he succeed his save?
Actually, no, he did not. So it's just a wild swing at you. So
Well, he'd be stunned if he fails. He's stunned
for how long?
until the end of my next. Let me see.
So 6 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know if it said the end of my next turn or the start of my next turn. Actually, so hold on. Becomes stunned until the effect ends. Until the end of my next turn.
Okay. All right. So
So-
we'll say that it jumps out at you, and you throw the fireball.
Okay.
Anyway, so
And so then after this, also the light goes away. The light only lasts until the end of my next turn.
all right.
So that is a Dex save 19. DC 19 deck save.
19. Okay. We'll say that this one rushes out at you here. So you're throwing a fireball, right? So where are you hitting it?
I want to try to throw it like in the back here, far enough away that it's not gonna hit me.
It is a fireball. Is a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So if I throw it like here.
So if you put it like right there, it'll probably get all of them, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all right. So.
And hopefully they'll be on fire,
Fail.
so they'll be outlined, and I can
Fail.
shoot them.
That one may have succeeded. Let's look. That one's a success. So fail and success. So the one right up in front of you and the two other ones closest to you fail. So what's the damage on that?
Alright, so that's gonna be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's gonna be 27 damage if they failed.
Okay.
Or half that, I guess, if they succeed.
All right. So. Roll 20 is not playing nice for me, so give me just 1 second. It's deducting all their health. So half of that would be 14, right? Well, we always round up, so it's 14.
Round up, okay, 14.
Yep.
And then for my bonus action, I'm very scared and up here in front of lots of vampires with all my friends back behind me.
Oh, I'm not giving you a bonus action. This was more like a
this was my turn. All right.
It wasn't like a turn, so I need everybody to roll initiative at this point. So
Okay.
it's more like a you got the drop on
Surprise
the type of
round.
thing with the stun. So
All right, cool.
I don't see the initiative button.
Nor do I.
yeah, button for you guys.
Oh,
The
yeah.
button's there, but you just have to roll it and then type it into that initiative.
I don't see. Yeah, that's what I'm.
So if you already put it in, then you'll have to put it back in because I had to clear it out there from last time.
Wait, I don't see the initiative button now.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
guys
saying.
have your characters selected?
Yep,
Yeah.
there is no
Okay.
initiative button for me.
It's in the top left there.
Yeah, I
Nope.
don't see it.
Okay, what's yours, Mal?
13.
13. And Josh. Josh doesn't
27.
have one. He is correct. So this will be, let's say Josh.
Yeah, I don't have it
I
here.
got 27. Oh, wait, I have advantage on initiative.
Nice.
So still 217. So 27.
27. Alright, so that's Alright, so we got JD up first.
From where I'm standing, I can't see any of them, right?
If you could partially see a couple of them there, they would be like undercover, like partial cover.
So with sharpshooter, they wouldn't be, right? Like from where I'm standing.
Right,
up
right.
to
With
Mal
sharpshooter, it would
be.
it wouldn't it would negate that. Yep.
Let's see. Make sure they're within range. Right at range. I'll take a shot at the one directly in front of Knox.
Okay.
So that is 23 to hit.
23 hits.
$16 points of damage with my revolver.
Okay.
Then I'll take another shot.
All right.
That is a 28 to hit.
28 hits as well.
I've got a plus 13 to hit.
And it shows, my friend.
That's another 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then for my final shot, that is a 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits as well.
And that'll be 10 points.
All right.
And since I screwed up and didn't do this initially, I will Hunter's Mark him as my bonus action.
Okay.
I should have
do
done that
that.
first, but I didn't.
We'll give him my
so-
skull and crossbones.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. So up next we've got Shadow.
Okay. And I will shoot because I can still see right now. Correct? Because we're still in the same round. Because his light's going away at the end of this round. Correct?
No, I think he already turned his light off. Right?
The bright flash lasts until the end of his next turn.
That's correct. So
Right,
however
yeah,
you
so-
want to.
So that's still there, yeah. Until the end of
Yeah.
his next turn. So that hasn't really happened yet. So
Okay. Then I'm gonna step over here where I can see this one. And I am taking the sharpshooter feat and shooting at it with my bow.
okay.
Hang on, I don't know this guy's pluses and all that, so give me a minute. Alright, so that is 11 plus 14 minus 5, so that's a 20.
20. Okay. That hits.
Okay. So that is 4 plus 8, 12 plus 10, 22.
22.
And then I am going to use sudden strike to take another shot. At
So
the same
22 on that one.
Yeah, 22 damage.
Okay, that one falls over.
Okay. So can I see? Yeah, I can see that one.
Yep.
Yep. So same deal. That is a 9 plus 14 minus. So that's an 18.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. For 23 damage.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay. And that one is bloodied. All right. So next is their turn. So technically, if you haven't had your, you did the action and then you did a fireball, so it's kind of like you had your turn. So
That's
we'll
what
say
I'm
the
saying, yeah,
light's still there, but
I
they're
don't know
no
if you
longer
wanted to-
stunned. We'll
Okay.
say the light's fading, so we'll give you guys that, and then they run up and start attacking. So those guys are going to make attacks on you. Let's see.
Oh sure. Yeah.
Since
what
you're
I
the
would
brave
do.
one here.
I would also do that.
Okay.
Don't worry, if I can still see one, I'll get sneak attack damage now that they're all beating
That
the crap
was
out of you.
almost good. That was that's only an 8, but it was almost really good. Oh, that is a natural 20.
Yeah, that hits. That one's good. Yeah.
Okay. Then I got another 8 that misses.
Yep. That misses.
That is an 18.
That hits.
Okay. All right. And then we got another 8.
Oh, I miss.
I like 8. And that one is cocked. It was between a 20 and a 2, which would have been
gosh.
another 8. And that was a 15.
15 is my armor class, so yes.
So 15 hits. So we got 2 hits and 1 natural 20. And I still got another one that that hasn't moved yet. So let's see. Those are 2d4. 2d4. So that is 27 points of slashing damage as they're just clawing at you.
27 total?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see this one. 1, 2, 3. This one will move on around. And this one will move here since they can't get to anyone else. And that one will attack as well. And that's an 8. It keeps landing on one and then flipping over to the 2.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Oh, that one is a 22, so that probably hits right. So
yeah, that hits. Dang it. The shield. Oh, never played a sorcerer before.
that's another 6 points of slashing damage to you.
Alrighty.
Okay. And that is their turn.
Fantastic.
Quarian, you are up, my friend.
Okay, Dids, level with me, sir.
Mhm.
Hardcore up these boxes and then attack downward onto an enemy. I know occupying the same space and all that jazz, but I mean, if they're normal height, then I'm above them attacking down. How does that work? Like, if I don't cause significant enough damage, is one of us displaced off to the side?
So it doesn't actually talk about in combat about having elevation advantage, but if you were flanking them, you would have advantage. So if you climbed up on the boxes and were flanking from Noxiel, then you would have advantage there.
Is there any bonus to attacking with gravity, adding to the
Like coming down with it? Not usually, but
Can I get a gravitational bonus?
I will say since I know what you're using to hit them with, probably so.
Let's do it.
Yes, what is it?
I'm going to aerial launch off of this box towards this one here, and let me see here. Got to get dice. Sorry. This one will do. It's got a bloody U about it. Oh, wait, do I get? Nope. So that is. Oh, plus 16. 26, I guess.
26 to hit or 26
That's the hit.
to hit? Yeah, that hits. It almost hits like twice from one hit.
No, my weeks. It's like digging through. And I'm not raging yet. It'd be 19 damage.
19. Okay.
Here, not raging. Oh, I get 2 attack dice. I'm gonna do it again. Wait, so
Okay.
if I jump down on it, so does that mean that I am over here now?
You could hit and kind of go to the side. You technically can't occupy the enemy's space unless you have an ability that does so, but you can move over there.
Oh, that's so bad. 19. Hitting that one again. 19 is good, right?
Okay, 19 hits. Yep.
Perfect. 19 damage.
19. Okay. All right. Okay. So that one is definitely bloodied. Not that one, that one. The first one you hit was this one, right?
Same
he,
one.
he was already bloodied. Oh, the same one. You hit it twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit that one.
Okay, I marked the other one, so. That one is bloodied. All right.
Done.
All right. So, be Noxiel up next.
Oh man! All right. Bonus action. I will Misty Step back to right here around this corner.
Okay.
From JD. Try to get a little bit of cover from those vampires.
Okay. As you disappear, all the vampires turn around and look at Query, and it's kind of.
And then, man, I'm very conflicted about this next part. Really wish Query hadn't have jumped in there, but.
Sorry.
I'm going to use my Ring of Spell Storing, which currently contains a 5th level Dawn spell.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say Mexican Coke. Like the way your mouth moved, I was like, oh my god.
And I'm gonna drop a Dawn spell back there.
Okay.
That's a DC 19 con save.
So what's the range on it?
30 foot, 30 foot radius.
30 foot radius.
30 foot radius, 40 foot high, cylinder of bright light.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Lasts for 1 minute.
Let me check something real quick. What is the save on that one that they have to roll?
DC 19 con.
DC 19 con. How long does it last?
1 minute.
Instantaneous. 1 minute.
So they
Okay.
So each creature has to make a saving throw. They take the damage or half damage on a success, and then whenever they end their turn in the cylinder, they have to make the saving throw again and take the damage if they end their turn in it.
Okay.
And I can use a bonus action to move it up to 60 feet as long as I'm within 60 feet of it.
Okay. All right. So what was the save again?
DC 19 con.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a fail, a natural 1,
Oh no.
and a success.
Hey.
So it's when they start their turn there, though, right? It doesn't happen until it's on their turn, or does it happen instantly and then on their turn?
It happens instantly, and then if they end their turn there.
Then if they end their turn there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if they move out of it, so when it
I need-
appears, it happens.
I need damage because one takes half, one takes double, and the other two take normal. I would
And then-
imagine. So.
Does Quarian have to make a save as well?
I would think so. He's in
Just
that.
Any creature, it says.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what was that?
DC 19 Constitution save.
Constitutional.
I will say no one has ever used that spell in any of my games yet, so
Really?
that's the first time.
Alright, that's gonna
So,
be
A 13? Goodness.
okay. I'm
That's
gonna go
pretty low
ahead
for-
and use 1 sorcery point for empowered spell, so I can re-roll these 2. Much better. All right, that's 18, 24, 31 points of damage. 31 points of radiant damage. I don't know if that makes a
31
difference for
points
vampires.
of radiant damage. Let's see here. You know, technically, vampires aren't vulnerable to radiant damage, which is odd.
That's
How many?
weird.
It was 31, you said?
31, yes. 31 points.
So.
4d10.
All right, that one is gone. I'm not even going to add that one up because that one took double damage. And this one takes half damage, which is, what, 16. And this one is bloodied. Okay.
Yeah. And
Quarian takes the 31 points of damage.
okay.
Yep.
Kind of look apologetically towards Quarian and duck back around the corner.
All right. Is that all for you?
Yep. That's my turn.
All right, JD, top of round 2.
So, since JD's never been this powerful after his first 3 shots, he's like, man, something's different. And he's going to step out to about right here.
Okay.
And he's going to take fire shot on the one that's bloodied. I want to use my bonus action to move the hunter's mark to it.
Okay.
And then I want to fire off a sharpshooter round.
So is that the first one there or the second one?
The one closest to me in line
Gotcha. Okay.
with the hunter's mark. So, sharpshooter. That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits, yep.
That's 22 damage. Wait, plus 6. So 25 damage.
25 damage. Okay. That one is dead.
And then I will fire again at the next one, also declaring sharpshooter. And I can't move my 100 mark again because it doesn't burn the bonus action.
Right.
So
You only get
this
the
is
one
without
bonus
100
action.
mark.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say 22 to hit.
22 hits.
That's 23 damage.
Okay.
And then last shot was sharpshooter.
That one is bloodied.
So that's a 26 to hit.
It hits.
$23 more damage.
Okay. So if that's all for you.
Yep.
All right. Then we got Shadow.
All right. I'm going to shoot at the one that he just bloodied there.
Okay.
That is 22.
That hits.
And that's 33 plus 9, so 42 points of damage.
Yep. And the last one falls down. As the last one kind of falls down and battle ends there, they all just kind of just turn to ash and just as they hit the floor there.
Is the big flaming ball of light still in the middle of the room?
I'll dispel it. And the combat's over.
It was, but yeah.
I'll dispel it, and then if we're out of combat, I'll put light back up on my staff so we have some light in here. I'll turn around to everyone else and say, how's everyone feeling? Who's injured?
I point at Krusty Clarion. He looks a little toasty.
Perhaps a quick respite is in order.
He looks like a pile of rocks that have been sitting in the sun way too long.
Perfectly describes it.
Do we want to take a moment to recover, or?
I feel fine.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself then at level 3.
Okay. You can roll for that.
Yeah. And I have. Okay. That's 19 plus 5, so 24 points of healing.
All right. So as you kind of touch yourself, and you just feel, you see this radiant light kind of sparkle off of him, or her. Sorry, her and JD. You've kind of walked away from the door. You kind of look back, and that door is still looming there. There's the sparkling light. The door is still looming there. It seems to be the only way forward, as in this other room it's just rubble.
So if we go up to the rubble where the vampires were, and I kind of bring the light in that direction, is there anything over there? Does it look like there's any way through that rubble? Can I see anything through any gaps in the rubble, or is it all just...
Roll a just a perception check as you're kind of looking through them.
That is a 15.
15. You take some time and kind of poke at some of the rocks and stuff like that, but it doesn't look like there's a way through there.
Well, it looks like this is a dead end. Seems our only option is that... I guess I'll be over here. Is that door?
Well, I guess we open it.
Okay.
So
Who-
I
who
will walk
go-
over to it.
Who walks up to it? All right.
I'll walk over to it.
All right. So you just open the door.
Sure.
Okay. So as you kind of grab the big handle and you push the door open, it starts to like open slightly, and then you hear something pop over near the other side of the door, the hinges, and you feel the door start to fall forward. And I need you to make an athletics check to try to hold the door, unless you're just dropping it.
I'm just letting it go. No, I'm not.
You just let it go?
I'm not getting pole vaulted over this door. No.
Okay, so as the door slams down, it just echoes. It hits this snow and ice that's inside of here, and just throws up snow into the air, which just kind of falls down.
I turn around with an exasperated of a face as I can make, and I look at JD and I go, and I point at the open door. I go, I thought you checked the door. How did you not catch that the door wasn't on hinges?
You told me not to touch the door, so I did.
You were already touching the door when I told you not to touch the door, though.
I just checked to make sure there was nothing that would kill you. I didn't check to make sure it was structurally sound.
Well, it would have killed me if I had pulled on it.
But the door's open now.
Yes, the door is open now.
To be fair, I feel like you would have noticed it didn't have hinges when you were making a check for traps.
Oh, you look
actually
over.
check the hinges for traps.
You look over.
hinges are
The
there.
hinges are there. It's just that they just kind of pulled free as the door kind of tilted inward.
How long ago did you say you were here, Aquarian?
Could have been.
Roll another history check.
Years? That's a natural one.
Natural one. You,
It was like 10 minutes ago.
you just here the other day. I mean, for sure.
I've been here the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
So Shadow, from where you're standing, just generally you can see this snow and ice on the floor. You can, of course, see the big door laying down, and you see what looks like some type of, I don't know, cauldron or some type of container, and there's like blue fire coming out of it.
I don't like this, and I point
No.
at it. I don't like this at all. This makes me nervous.
If you want to roll for perception, you can, but that's what you
Yeah.
see just off the cuff.
I will step onto the fallen door,
Okay.
and I can't. You have to put me in there.
There must be some here, hang
There's
on, let me check
there-
something real quick.
You are not
There may
high
be
enough
some
level to
dynamic
enter this
lighting.
area.
there's a paywall. I need you guys to jump on PayPal for me.
And you guys to
Just
sub to
hit that
Dr. Diz
sub
DM.
button.
Well, then I should be able to pass through it just fine.
Let's
We
see.
need at
let's
least
see if
3
there's-
tier 3
there
cells
is.
on the wall.
Let me get rid of all these dynamic lighting. I had dynamic lighting in this thing, and I had to remove it because there was just too much.
Yeah, dynamic lighting is great.
It really bogs down the machines. It's great, but it just chokes out the machines when they try to load it. All right, so what was your perception?
The dice roll is a 13, so the perception is a
Am I behind him?
25.
Okay.
25?
I was
Yep.
going to give you guidance, but you don't need it.
I see
25.
everything.
You see some rubble that looks like it's fallen in from above. You see two doors on the opposite side. Both. One is kind of smaller, but it is still really tall. The other one is about the same size as this door. You notice some stairs off to the left, and as you kind of look up, there's just an opening that goes up, and you see another like chamber up above.
Mhm.
Well, there's nothing in here that appears that it's going to kill us immediately. So,
That's comforting.
would you all like to come in the room?
Also, with your perception check, you hear something that sounds like footsteps in snow. Just, that crunching sound. It just kind of echoes.
So that, as soon as I say, would you all like to come in, I would go, shh,
Yep.
and then I would listen.
Okay. And as you listen, you see like this large head kind of peer over and down. It's like the flesh is like peeling off, and like there's like an eye that's just kind of hanging out a little bit, and it kind of looks over, and it's like got this bluish skin, color, and as it kind of just looks over, and it's gonna roll a perception check to see if it.
I would like to perceive an arrow into one of its eye sockets, please.
All right, let's see here. Let's see what
Attack
it
on
perceives.
Cross check.
It perceives an arrow streaking through the sky at it.
All right, where's its perception at? Not good. It doesn't seem to see you. It's just a.
Where is it looking from? Like above, like looking down, or
Above, like you see it kind of over here, but it's kind of looking down from above.
Who's standing next to me?
That's Noxiel. Malnox.
So I would reach over and grab her by the back of the head and pull her into the room and aim her head at what is looking around. Like I said, my charisma is a 6, so social cues don't really click with me.
That's disturbing.
I would say, what the hell, with my other hand? What the hell is that?
Do I know what the hell that is?
It looks very large, like a large humanoid, but it also looks very like a zombie or something undead.
Ooh, would I have read anything about this? I don't know.
Probably, maybe about the undead in general, but not specifically this.
That looks like a big zombie thing.
Okay. Occasionally, I have these processing errors, and my brain just stops. That's what I thought it looked like, and then I would let go of her head.
Okay, as you do that, you see the head kind of pull back from looking over the edge, and you hear like a faint voice kind of echoing, but you can't really make out exactly what's being said. And then you hear just like the footsteps again, just kind of crunching through the snow.
So does it sound like it's just like walking a circle kind of above me?
It sounds like it is, yeah.
So I would turn back and go, well, it's patrolling something up there. And do those stairs, they go up?
They go up. They go up.
So am I standing, like, which way do they go up? Like, is this the
right
bottom
where
of
you
the
are?
Stairs?
Yeah, right where you're at is the bottom.
I want to lean over to Shadow there, and just kind of whisper in his ear. Sweet nothings. No. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, should we go take a look? And I'm gonna tap him and cast invisibility and use twin spell to cast it on myself as well.
Okay.
I would just kind of go, I guess.
Okay. So you turn both you and Shadow invisible. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of turn over my shoulder towards Quarian and JD and say, if you hear anything, come after us or run away. I don't know. We're gonna go take a look at whatever the fuck this thing is.
Sure.
So yeah, if you listen close enough, you'll hear Shadow sigh and trudge his way up the stairs, resigned that he will die yet again on these stairs.
I'll follow you up.
So as you start to go up, you see the flame kind of just pulse a little bit below, and you hear just kind of in your heads, like all four of you, it's like a feminine voice, but it sounds very weak, and it says, "If you can help me, if you can deal with the evil here, if you mean to do well, deal with this evil, and I will lead you to others like him. I've heard many things. Please just put my love to rest."
I put my fingers in my ears and say, I've been around long enough to know that I'm not listening to any weird disembodied voices in my head. I'm going to walk up these stairs with Shadow right here, and I'm going to figure out what this thing is.
I actually get a good vibe from, or whatever.
I don't know if I trust your vibes. You hit the anvil when we walked in.
I'm just more convinced that I will die yet again in this room. So.
All right. So you guys going up the stairs?
Yeah.
All right. Let me put you on the stairs here. I'll put JD and Quarian. We'll put them kind of in the middle here, so they're kind of off the map, and so kind of. Alright. I have to readjust the map for stream here. Slightly.
Oh my god, that thing's so scary.
Alright, so I need you to roll a stealth check with advantage since you are invisible.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Stealth. I'm not even making footprints.
1 million.
That's a 16 plus 17, so that's a 33.
Alright.
I cease to exist
Yeah.
for the next 6 seconds.
You're actually in Sunday's campaign right now.
Let's see.
I learned to levitate. I'm like R2D2 in the last movies. Just discovered he could fly after being, alive for 100 years.
Finally.
All right. So as you guys ascend up into this room, you see the large figure that was looking over at you, kind of off to your left now, and you see this looks like a lot of snow and ice has just been kind of packed down into this area. Rocks have just kind of fell into this area, kind of crushed some of the walls down. It's this odd, like, cavernous type of second floor. There's stairs that go on up, but they don't look like they go to anything. And then there's a kind of a gate with like a bridge that kind of leads out into the darkness off to your left there. You see another pair of like zombified giant looking things standing off to your right there, and there is like this large, which doesn't kind of fit the whole vibe of the entire place, but a large like platform with like these weird little like adornments on it, and a bone looking chair with some figure sitting on the chair. Of course, off to the right of them, there is a cage with some people just in it, just shivering.
Do we see our missing compatriot in the cage?
You don't see him in that cage, no. But roll a perception just to see what else you see here.
Not bad.
12 is all for me.
27.
13. Sorry, 13.
27.
27. Okay, so 27. You see all of this, and you see another little cage back behind one of those giants, which looks like has your compatriot in it.
So I reach in the general vicinity of where I think Noxiel is, because I'm not quite sure, and I tap whichever appendage I find. And I point, completely forgetting that I'm invisible, and and then it hits me. I'm like, so I would lean in the general direction and kind of say, "Oh, over there, behind that one. See? I don't know who we're missing. I don't know what the person's name is."
I don't know that. I'm not sure if we even had a name.
I don't think we have
Unless
one.
it's in my notes here.
Just
Bob.
Friendo.
Bob.
His name is Friendo.
Bob
Yeah.
Friendo.
Bob Friendo is sitting over there. So yeah, we're gonna have to fight all of these things.
Let's go back down. Tell him what we saw.
Yep. So we quietly creep back down the stairs.
All right.
Back into this room, away from creepy cauldron lady.
I would just like to say that since you have left, I was not paying attention to anything.
Oh, you don't know that they came back yet because they're still invisible.
Okay, well, you see me like leaning on my hammer, just staring at the wall.
I would go over and tap him.
So, Aquarian, you just feel something tapping you.
Yeah.
Then I would walk around him and tap him again.
JD, you just see Aquarian like jerking around.
Hey, are you all right over there? What are you doing?
What does he
Like a breeze or something.
What does he have on him, Mike? I would like to roll a
Like-
sleight of hand.
Like
and
weapon
steal
wise,
something.
it
Yeah,
looks
I
like
would
he's holding this like hammer that looks amazing. Like this is just like I want to say it looks like Thor's hammer, kind of, right?
I would like
the entire reason he played Aquarian again.
I would like to take that hammer out of his hand.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Are you worthy though?
Are you worthy though?
Oh, definitely
My
not.
strength is excellent.
All right, so you're gonna try to do a sleight of hand.
Yeah. So I rolled a
Try to
15
slip it out of his hand.
plus
Okay.
an 11, so 26.
Damn it.
26. So, I don't even know what we would roll against that. Like maybe a perception to see if it's happening, so you could try to resist it. Just roll a perception.
Okay. Have be on that. Okay. No, I don't want that. 16. Looks like 16.
Okay, so yep, so you feel just your hammer pulls out of your hand, and then it just kind of disappears. Whew.
What the? Well, I guess playing Aquarian, I would rage.
Great.
I want to walk around to the other side of Aquarian and onto this box right here, and just
Okay.
sit down on the box across from him, and then just turn visible again.
Okay.
But
Well,
when you turn visible, I turn visible, right? Since you cast the
Uh,
spell.
Oh, I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So
Probably.
I would appear in front of Aquarian
Holding the hammer.
holding his hammer with what can only be described as a evil grin on my face, and then I would smile sheepishly and hand him his hammer back.
oh God, how to describe it? I'm drooling with anger and disgust, and I'm
Nice.
vibrating with
And
intent to kill as I grip my hammer. All of my stony knuckles popping.
I'd just go, "Wow, you have no sense of humor," and then just turn and walk away, turning my back to him. So
Oh God, you turned your back on me.
I do. I would have no idea what you were doing. So yeah.
How do you roll to decide something?
If you're just gonna do something or not,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
usually
We
I
call
just do
that
a
a
coin
D2.
flip. Yeah, I just do a coin flip. I roll like a D4, and 1 and 2 are good, and 3 and 4 are the bad ideal. So
I have a here. Let's say, wait. D4? Do I have one of those? Those are
You
the
could
ones-
just do odds and evens on any of your dice as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, roll a d6, and then like 1 through 3 is good, and 4 through 6 is bad. Whatever. Half and
D20.
half. Yeah, any of them.
Hold on a second. I can do the thing. Here, right? Slash hard.
Yep. /R space D whatever.
2.
/ do I attack Josh?
Because
1.
I fart. I mean, it's a natural 1, right? So like, I
Alright.
rage fart.
And then you feel better.
That's something I ate.
I haven't got to play a thief in a long time. Sorry.
All right, so you guys just came back down.
So now I would explain. Okay, there's 4 or 5 gigantic zombie giant things up there. 2 cages full of people, and 1 skeleton thing that's just sitting on a bone throne. And I'm sure it's not just a skeleton. I'm sure it's gonna stand up and like throw lightning bolts at us or something along those lines. But our friend Bob Friendo is up there.
What?
They have Bob.
You capture
Quarian just said friendo?
I'm gonna look in the only little baggie hanging on my ratty string belt and see if he took some of my drugs. Looks like it's all accounted for, and maybe I'm just gonna eat some. Okay, what?
large zombies. This many. Not quite sure, but I'm gonna tell him this many. 1 skeleton. 2 cages full of people. We have to kill.
One friendo.
Yes, 1 friendo. Well, and possibly other friendos. I don't think we want to let the large zombies eat the other, whatever they're doing to the other cage of people. That's what the fire lady said. So I think we should go. And you, when we get to the top of the steps, I will smack you in the back of the head to make you that angry again. And then you can just run around in circles and kill everything, and we'll stay down here.
Okay. And I prepare to run. And no one's stopping me, so I run.
Oh God.
So
I follow him up the stairs.
Yeah, I also follow.
as you're heading back up the stairs, you hear the lady's voice again. It says, "I will use what power I have left to give you any advantage I can against them." And each one of you has an inspiration die, a D10 inspiration die that you can use.
Man,
I trust her a little bit more now, maybe.
Since I've been able to click that.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down because I have never successfully remembered to use an inspiration
never
die ever.
Yep. Just tucking one into the corner of my dice tray here. As we near the top of the
All right,
stairs.
JD, are you coming too?
Yes, I'm following.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Since it would seem that Quarian's making no attempt to be quiet
Nope.
as he rages up these stairs.
Yep.
As we get closer to the top, I'm just gonna lean over and say, "Oh, you big guy," and I'm gonna cast heroism on him. So you get it lasts for 1 minute, and at the start of each of your turns, you gain 5 temporary hit points. So 5 temporary hit points every turn for a minute, and you're immune to being frightened.
All right.
Is that concentration?
It is, yes.
I'm gonna put a blue dot on you for concentration.
Okay.
So I accumulate 5 hit points? Or-
Yep. Yep. You get 5. Yeah. You accumulate 5 hit points at the beginning of every one of your turns.
Is it 5 temporary hit points, or is it just 5
Yes.
hit points he recovers? Okay.
5 temporary hit points at the start of each of your turn. You gain 5 temporary at the start of each of your turn, and when the spell ends, you lose any remaining temporary.
Cool.
All right. So as you guys run up the stairs, Quarian, it's all you. You probably reached the top of the stairs way before anybody else. You see cage of people over there. You see a large zombie-looking giant behind you, much larger than the other ones. And you see 2 other zombie giants and this very creepy-looking figure just kind of sitting in a throne of made of bones. Are you raging right now, or are you just running? Not yet.
Hold on a second. Let me, because I forget. I think I've got something that lets me just let my rage go away when I don't want it.
As we're nearing the top, are the other people up here taking note of us yet, or?
I would say that roll a perception check as you're doing that, but generally
Natural
they're
20.
gonna notice Quarian. Natural 20.
Mhm.
Okay, so not
23
only
total.
so as Quarian hits the top of the stairs, you kind of look around, like everything turns and looks at Quarian. But there's something that you didn't notice the first time you came up here. As you hear something kind of scratch, it sounds like it scratches on stone. And you can turn around and look, and there is a skeletal looking dragon just perched up on these stones.
Mistake.
And you just see this cold breath kind of come out.
Is JD next to me or near me?
He's behind you, yeah.
All right. I want to turn to him real fast and say, "Single barrel, I need a shot."
You want me to pull my flask out right now?
Yes.
Well, I ain't seen what the hell's up there, but this is as good a time as any to take a drink. And I'll pull my flask out and I'll open it up. And before I hand it to him, I'll swing one back or to her, and I go, "Here, I can always refill it. I make my own."
Y'all may be standing in a little pile of oil. I don't know what a Warforged drops when he's extremely frightened. But it may have come out at this point.
I want to just
from where I'm standing, I'm kind of obscured from the dragon, right? Because the way the stairs
nobody else sees it except for her.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock back just a little shot and then throw it back to JD, and kind of as I knock it back, there's like a.
I thought you just gonna throw it inside.
There's like a greenish purple glow to the alcohol, I guess, as it goes down my throat. You can see just like a little hint. And I cast False Life, so I get 5 temporary hit points, but I needed a shot to do that.
All right. And I believe False Life is not concentration, right?
That is correct. It is not. I just get 5 temporary hit points. They last for an hour.
Aquarian, I need to know what you are doing, because you are way ahead of everybody else here everybody kind of turns and looks at you as you come to the top of the stairs.
I can't find out if I guess I don't have the ability to turn off rage. Maybe it's in the last handful of levels. So
possibly.
I would be raging. And if I am raging, I would go for the nearest thing that needs more killing that has already happened to it, which would be this guy. So I'm going to be like for him and attack.
So at level 15, you get persistent rage.
Yeah, that's if I hit 0.
Persistent rage being at 15th level, your rage is so fierce that it ends early only if you fall unconscious or if you choose to end it. So
I can't. Okay, yeah, so I can't.
It's a choice.
Regardless, I'm just gonna click rage again because I would rage. I would frenzy rage.
Okay.
And and I'm going to come over here and attack this guy.
Okay. So as you turn to attack this guy, the figure at the who's sitting on the throne up there, he stands, and immediately Noxiel, as he comes just slightly bit closer out of the shadows of these large giants, You recognize this as Jarlin, one of the vampires from the collapse of Waterdeep. Some of the vampire lords from long, long ago.
Jarlin.
Yep.
Jarlan.
Yep.
Okay. Does he regard us?
Yeah, he's staring right at you, and he kind of looks over his shoulder at the smaller cage and says, "Looks like your friends are here. I need a bigger cage, I guess."
I'll look back towards him and say, "Yeah, the your brutes over here certainly won't fit in that small one."
So I guess since Quaid is attacking, so we're gonna roll for initiative.
Fucking go!
Let's see. I've got a bunch of initiatives here, so it'll take me just a minute.
I'd like to hear that.
Let's see. Actually, no. I think I'll roll
Already
those two
cleared
together.
is.
Oh no, that's good.
Oh no, that's good. Yeah, I still don't have an initiative button.
That one is a natural 20. I will tell you. The first one I rolled.
Why?
The second one is also a natural 20.
Hey, come on, we're all friends.
Stop that.
Let's see. That is. Okay. I'm rolling moms over here. Hopefully I don't use them all here. Okay, that's pretty low. That's pretty low. All right. So all of you should have an initiative button now.
I don't know why you said top left, right?
Top left, it's over near the tools when you click on your character.
I don't
Okay,
see it.
you can just
Try
tell me. I'll
again.
click on it.
Oh wait, no, there it is. I got it.
Yeah, okay.
We're good. We're good now.
Okay, let's get rid of that one. That
32, Jesus.
One, that one, and that one.
16
All right,
plus a 16.
so I'm missing Josh's. You should have an
He's
initiative
got a
button
25.
now, Josh. Is he frozen?
I don't
think
know,
he's-
but he put 25 and rolled 20 above Russ.
25?
He's either
Right.
frozen or just very still with what appears to be a Milano.
Oh, yep, I see. See the problem here. Yep, maybe internet problems.
Okay.
We'll drop that token back down, and you said,
It's a 25 initiative is what he put.
okay, well,
Roll 20.
we'll say Shadow. And then we got, we'll say Vamp. Oh, no, you know his name. So his name is Jarlin. Then we got Dragon. Stone Zombie. Giant. I think he is a Cloud Zombie. Giant.
Oh, look, they all have 0 initiative. That's nice for us. We need to go first.
25. Well, even though I rolled natural 20s, a lot of you get to go before some of these people. They had no. I don't know. He was 18. And they are 3. And this one is 20. We will right up there for chat. Okay, so right up first we have JD.
Josh just posted, apparently internet just dropped.
Okay, so I have to
So-
pull up his character sheet. Actually, I
Alright,
have it here
so-
somewhere.
Where
Did his
I'm at,
internet just drop, or is he just really in character in the rogue mindset right now? He's stealthed out of the campaign.
He just is gone. Problem is, I don't know if I have his character, but he is playing just a rogue, and it seems to be a ranged rogue. So we could probably ad-lib a little bit there.
Is he not in the campaign?
I'm not finding him.
Shadow, yeah, Shadow. Campaign 3.
Campaign 3, you see him?
Yep. Here, I can post the link to his character sheet.
Oh,
in
I got
Discord
it.
if you want.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I looked right over him.
because he was a shadow.
All right, so we got JD up first.
So from where I'm at right now, I can't see anything going on. Right?
Not really.
I'm
You just
far
see
enough down the
people.
stairs.
You see people pulling their weapons out, and that's about it. Yep.
Okay. So guess I'll move to the top of the landing so I can see what the heck's going on.
Okay.
So
Sorry, I hate Comcast.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Hey!
I don't
We
have to
thought
play
you
his
just-
character. Yay.
We thought you just stealthed out of the campaign.
No, and my internet just does that. It'll just drop for like a minute and then it comes back.
Oh,
Stealth over to Comcast headquarters.
is it a cable modem?
Yeah.
Your signal strength could be too high or too low. You should have them come check that. I
I'm
had
logged
a
into the
similar problem.
I'm logged into the modem right now, so I don't know.
I don't know if you can tell it from there. They have to run. They put a device on there, and they can like check the signal level. They can actually check it over the phone too. But
It's my modem, so they
Oh.
don't want that. All they want to do is go, your modem's dead. Buy a new modem. So, yeah.
all right, JD.
so that's the figure that makes up the shooting of the Death Star over there. Jarlin.
This guy up here is the guy that spoke. Yes.
Okay.
Or Emperor Palpatine for this episode. Yes.
All right. Let's see how far we are. So would you say that for mine is 110 or 120?
That's 115 is what it says.
Okay, so that's dead center. So that's where it would
That's
pick
dead
up at.
center, so it'd be like, I think if you hit just the edge, it'd be 110. Yep.
Well, after I got up here and I saw the dragon, I'm going to take a shot at the dragon.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Actually, just roll a perception check to see if you see the dragon. Because
Alright.
Noxiel only saw it because she rolled so high. So we'll just see if you notice it.
So perception, that is a 22.
22. What did you roll in the die there?
I rolled a 12.
12 plus 10. I would say that you probably don't see the dragon right off. You're probably more worried about the humongous giant back behind you that Aquarium runs at.
I mean, I could run away down the stairs from the giant.
You could. You could. I would say that you probably don't see it with that roll though. So
Well, then I guess I'll start on the giant then. I'll go sharpshooter for this one.
okay.
So that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That's 35 damage.
Okay.
Next shot with sharpshooter is a 29 to hit.
29 hits.
28 to hit. And then
Yeah,
minus,
that hits,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, -5. I got to do sharpshooter. So,
And so
23.
these shots, they're from just that gun, right? So they're not
Yes.
magical, right? Okay.
Correct.
Let's see. All right. Noted. Okay. So what was the damage on that one?
That's 27 damage. And then my last sharpshooter shot will be a 19 to hit.
19. 19 hits.
Okay. That'll be 8. So 23 more damage.
All right.
And then that will be my turn.
Okay. Up next we got Shadow.
Okay, so this one is engaged with Aquarian, so I'm gonna run up here where I can get a good shot and shoot at him with my bow. That's 12 plus 14, so that's a 26.
Who are you shooting at?
The one that's engaged with Aquarian.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that is 11 plus 34.
45.
Yep. And I think I can attack again. No, I can't. I can attack again as a bonus action, and I can use my sneak attack again, but not on the same target. So I will shoot the same
Right.
target again. Probably won't hit with that one. That's going to be an 18.
18 hits.
Oh, okay.
They're very big.
So that's 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And that took my bonus action, so I am done.
All right. So up next we have Jarlin. Jarlin will actually, he stands and kind of walks forward slightly, and let's see, I'm actually looking his spells up. Anything's gonna work here. Alright, so he disappears and reappears over here.
Crap.
Let's see. And as he kind of raises his hands, just lightning shoots out of them. And I need Noxiel to roll a dexterity save.
Oh. But I don't want to. That. Hold on. That is definitely a fail.
Okay.
But do I have anything that can make it better? That's a 5. I'm gonna use my. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna use favored. No, I'm not. Nope, I'm not. Okay. Ouch. That hurts.
Taking it. Okay.
That's a 5.
All right. So that is.
Yeah.
$48 points of lightning damage.
Delicious.
And then 3 lightning bolts arc off of you and hit the other characters or go at the other characters. I need everybody else to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
That's a 26.
Odd.
Okay, that's a save.
I should say so.
I'm very nimble.
You probably also have evasion.
I have uncanny dodge, not uncanny dodge. I do have. Yep, I take no damage if I succeed, only half if I fail. Yep.
Right. Yep.
And I also have uncanny dodge, but that will be.
It just halves the damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I have not used a reaction this round, so I could use that.
Yeah. I mean, the evasion makes where you succeeded, you don't take any damage anyways.
Yeah.
No reason to use it. JD and Quarian.
24.
24 save. Okay. A 1? Or you're saying 1 second?
17? Sorry. You
17.
just now?
Okay, I couldn't hear you. No.
Yeah, 17. You can hear me now, right?
Again, yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
What?
Can't hear you. What? Yes. Nope.
And then that
Okay,
What? Yes,
okay,
maybe.
so that's
What?
a save as well. So that would be half of that, which was 25, I think. Was it 40? It was 47, right? So that would be 24. You take Quarian and JD take 24 points of lightning damage, and Shadow takes 0.
how much damage did I take?
I thought you took
48, right? Is that what you
40. Is it 48? Then yeah, 48.
Okay,
I think I
so-
was thinking it was 47, but it was 48.
said? Okay. And then heroism is still up. Then I rolled a 25 on my Constitution saving throw.
Okay. All right, that's his turn. So now we've got the cloud giant. As Quarian, as you're approaching it, sees you coming and just takes some swings at you. All right, with this large morning star.
Ha!
That is a 22
Yeah.
and a lot more. Yes, a 31.
A lot more.
That's what you never want to hear.
Nine. That's 40 points of piercing damage, but you are raging, so that's half to 20.
Still, oof.
Oof. All right. That will be its turn as it just swings. Now it's Noxiel's turn.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and use Quicken Spell to cast Cure Wounds as a bonus action at 6th level. I am hurt. I am small. That's gonna be plus 5 is 21. Oh wait, no. Whoops. It's supposed to be 6. My bad. It's supposed to be 68. I wrote 8d6. I can't read.
Oh, he is bloodied, by the way. That one is bloodied.
Okay, that's better. Then I have empowered healing. So when I roll dice for a heal, to determine the number of HP a spell restores, I can spend 1 sorcerer point to re-roll any number of those dice once.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that to re-roll that, re-roll that, and re-roll that. All right. So that is 8, 16, 22, 26, 31, 32. 32 plus 6, I think. 32 plus... Sorry. 32 plus 5. So that's 37 points of healing. Okay.
37, okay.
So then that was my bonus action. So with meta magic and stuff, since I use Quicken Spell to cast that as a bonus action, does that mean I still have like a full action to cast? Or I forget, do we have limitations on like what you can cast, what level spell you can cast as like an action bonus action type thing, or?
So I usually go with the critical role rule that they run with, and if you cast a spell, the second, if you're going to cast a second spell, it has to be second level or lower.
Second level or lower. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will. The zombie ice, or the zombie cloud giant there. I'm gonna go ahead and cast guiding bolt then on the zombie cloud giant.
Yeah.
So that is 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right, that's 5d6 radiant damage. It's 9, 10, 11. And I might as well use sorcery points when I got them. I'm gonna use empowered store to reroll these ones. That's better. 8, 10, 11. That's 17 points of damage to him. And the next attack against him has advantage.
Next attack has advantage, yep.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. All right, so now it is the dragon's turn, who will kind of leap and kind of land down here. And it's going to do... kind of rears back, and you just see it's like there's like maybe a little bit of flesh still on the bone, but it's mostly bone. It opens up its mouth, and you see there's just nothing there, and all of a sudden there's just a big blue like sphere that it appeared and just burst out towards you guys. Let's see, I need a cone here.
Love it. We're all grouped up, so good.
Yep. Let's see.
One day we will learn.
That day is not today.
No.
Let's see, 60 foot, 45 degree, and it's not fire, by the way.
He's gonna die without his whole crew there.
So
Zoom in.
I said, how sad JD's gonna die without the rest of his crew there.
On this background, it's hard to see where the dots are to spin this thing around.
Oh, to rotate it.
Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, well, it can actually... It needs to come up just a little bit right to the edge here. And it's only going to get 2 of you, it looks like, so... I need Noxiel and Shadow to roll dexterity saving throws. I think it's dexterity. Let me double check. Constitution saving throw.
That is a probably still a fail. Let me see. Just in case this does anything, I'm going to use my favorite by the gods, so I can roll 2d4 and add it to that. Or
Okay.
Can I use my inspiration for saving?
You can, yeah,
throws?
yeah.
Okay.
You can use it for
I'm
any of
gonna
those
use
things.
all that.
Okay.
All right, so that's Ooh, that's a 9 on the inspiration though. All right, so with the inspiration and my favorite by the gods, that only brings it up to a 21
21. That is a success.
from a 2,
So
or I guess from a 9 technically.
I'm using my inspiration die as well because mine is a 12, counting my Constitution bonus. So that's still
12?
probably bad. It's a 15 now.
15. That is a fail on that one.
Yeah, figured.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So I got to roll some. Give me a second to do some math.
Gotta drive to the store and buy some more dice.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 60 points of cold damage.
I can.
But you can uncanny dodge it, right?
I can use uncanny dodge, so
which
that
will half it.
That
So,
burns my
both of you-
reactions. So
Both of you take half of that.
So 30
so
points.
30.
30 points of cold damage, yes.
I'm immune to cold damage.
If you're immune to cold damage, then yeah, then you
Oh god.
that
I
would be amazing.
I was built from the parts of an old Whirlpool refrigerator, and
At his last long rest, he poured some antifreeze in his tank there.
and I am completely immune to all cold damage.
Beautiful.
All right, so that is the dragon's turn, and now it is Quarian's turn.
Hey.
So if you're swinging at the giant, you have advantage on the first attack. Yep.
Okay. 1 out of. I did, yes, frenzy. So I get 3. 32 to hit.
32 hits.
I'm just gonna roll all 3 attacks first.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's just one. Just the one now. 25.
25 to hit? Or 25? Yeah, that
25.
hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's a nat 20.
And the last
So-
one's a nat 20, so yeah.
30. And oh man, it's been so long. I know there's extra stuff when I read.
Trying to distract the DM, making me drink.
No, what? We didn't do that.
Look for the words brutal critical. That's the the thing you're looking
Yes.
for.
There you go.
Brutal
So,
critical.
3 additional weapon damage die. 3 additional weapon damage die.
I mean, you get to double those as well, right?
Let me-
You double the base damage. You don't double the brutal critical. Those are rolled after damage.
Okay. So the first attack 16 damage.
16?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wait. Plus rage.
Yeah, which
20.
is 4. Yeah, so yeah.
And then oh, that blows. 17.
17 damage, okay.
And
And
okay,
the
wait.
natural 20.
So I roll the normal damage, right? And then
You roll whatever's
double.
on the last one. You roll that many dice, and then I think you add one more die to it. Right? Is that right, Kyle? For the brutal.
So what is the damage dice for your hammer?
2d6 plus 10.
So 2d6 plus 10.
Just so it'd be 4d6, right?
You would roll 4d6 plus 10 plus an additional 3d6. 4d6 for your critical damage doubled, and then 3d6 for your brutal critical.
Okay.
And then you add the 10 still.
So many.
7d6.
That is so much stuff to add.
Yeah, 7d6 plus 10 plus rage damage.
That's why combat takes so long at high levels. You got to count up all the damage.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're stupid like me, you really do count it. 1, 2, 3.
$35 damage.
35.
35. Yeah, there was a lot. There's 2 1s, a 2,
Ooh.
2 4s, 3, and a.
I mean,
9.
you come in and just smacking ribs loose. Like you hit one of the arms, then one of the arms just comes off, and then it's just like it's just barely standing there.
Smacking hands. Okay. Yeah, that's all I got then.
Okay. All right, so I think these guys have a throw attack.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So they kind of just pick up these rocks off the ground and just kind of throw them. Let's see. That is an 11 at Noxiel.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it
And
doesn't hit, right?
then a 14 at Shadow. Both miss. They just hit the sides right below you guys, where the stairs are. All right, so that's their turn, and we're back to JD.
I gotta be.
So,
You can now see the dragon for sure.
so if I want to use a grip point to fire off a winged shot,
Mhm.
can I still apply sharpshooter to all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I want to take a winged shot at Jarlin
All right.
with sharpshooter.
So where he's standing, it's not quite like a where he's above you, but it's kind of like a slope. Any of those cracked areas, it's kind of like the rock sloping upward. So just to let you know how the terrain looks there.
So
All
you're
right.
saying I have some type of
No. I'm just
disadvantage
I'm just letting you know
Okay.
what the terrain looks like.
So he might like slide at us if I can put him prone. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it is icy in here. I mean,
All right.
maybe he's immune to being prone. I'm not sure.
Well, we're about to find out, I guess.
I made this encounter months ago.
That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay, so in order to not go prone, he has to beat a DC 19 strength save.
Okay.
Then roll my dice. Use Piercer to re-roll that one. Alright, so that's 24 damage.
Okay, he fails the save, but he chooses not to. So. What was the damage?
Let's see, that was 9. 24.
1d4. Okay.
So he fails to save, and Div says no.
One legendary resistance down.
He's like, no. Yep.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Same thing, winged shot with sharpshooter.
Okay.
is a 23 to hit.
It hits.
That is 28 damage.
All right.
Does he save this time?
So you use the grip point on the first one to do a
Yes.
wing shot. Did you use a second grip point?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 3 grip points
roll.
total.
Right. He rolls a 21.
Okay.
On that one.
Then on my next shot, I'm going to try it on the dragon.
Okay.
So, wing shot, sharpshooter, that'll be the end of my grip points. Let's see. That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
That's 28 points of damage.
28. And what is the save on that?
19 strength.
Okay. And he is knocked prone.
Yay, I got one. For a bonus action, I'm going to use my rapid reload to
Alright.
reload my 6 shots, and then I want to use my action surge.
Okay.
And so with the first shot, I'm going to shoot at him
Okay.
with sharpshooter. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit. And don't even worry about it. He is down.
All right.
He had
On
1
my-
hit point.
On my
Oh.
second shot, I wanted to shoot back at Jarlin again with sharpshooter.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 1, I'm using lucky for the halfling.
Okay.
That's better. So 31 minus 5, so 26 to hit.
26. That hits.
That's 22 damage. And then I want to hit him for my final shot with sharpshooter.
All right.
That's 25 to hit.
All right. That hits.
29 damage.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right. All right. So next we have Shadow.
Okay. Well, so the big guy's dead. So. So since the dragon is prone, do I have advantage on that?
It's actually disadvantage if you're shooting ranged.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It's
then
advantage if you're up close to it.
I will just shoot at the big bad here
Okay.
with sharpshooter. So that's a 21.
21 hits.
Okay. For 24 damage, 6 plus 8 plus 10. And then for my bonus action, I will rinse and repeat.
How much was the damage again? Sorry.
24.
24. Okay.
Wait. Yes, 24. Yes, 24. That's a natural 20, but does the fact that I'm taking sharpshooter undo the natural 20?
It does not. No.
Okay, then that's a natural 20. for less damage than I did the last time. That's no, it's the same damage. 24.
24.
6 plus 8 plus 10. So yes, 24.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
All right. So on. Let's see. Chat's making me laugh. All right. So on Jarlin's turn, he kind of throws his cloak back and puts his hands out, and you see these multicolored rays just come out of his fingertips.
6th level counter spell.
All right. You got to roll. It's a little higher than 6.
Ooh. It's just a straight roll, right? Or do I add? Is it a?
Let me check. I
Adding
think
my wisdom modifier.
I'm pretty sure it is just a straight roll. Kyle, you may be able to tell us. We've had this conversation probably about 100 times.
Wait, what was it?
For
Counter spell.
I need to roll for
Counter
it.
spell is you're a sorcerer.
Yes.
So it's a D20 plus charisma with no proficiency.
17.
17.
12 plus 5.
And it's, I think, let me double check here.
It is 10 plus spell level.
So that is exactly the number that you need. So it just, the colors just diminish off of his, he looks down at his hand and he looks at you, and then he teleports over to here. Okay, that is his turn. All right, and that guy is dead, so now it is Noxiel's turn.
All right, so if I have an ability that takes an action to activate, can I then still use Quicken Spell to cast a spell as a bonus action? Because it's using the action isn't technically casting the spell, or how does that work then?
So you're using the action to do an ability?
So like I have Radiant Soul where I can pop out my Divine Wings, and then could I use Quicken Spell to do a spell as a bonus action?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, totally, yeah.
So I'll use my action for Radiant Soul. So giant golden incorporeal wings burst out of my back. I lift kind of a couple of inches off the ground. Eyes bright yellow. And I look over to the stone zombie giants and I say, let's see if these two are as slow as they look. Take a little pinch of dust out of my robe, toss it out towards them, and as I do, I will cast Disintegrate at 8th level, and I'll use Twin Spell, so it hits both of them, and that is a DC 19 Dex save for them.
Dexterity, okay, all right. Let's see. All right, this is gonna be fun. All right, the one on the left rolls a 14.
Oh.
One on the right rolls a 4.
It's gonna take me a second. It's 16d6 plus 40.
Yep.
Oh god. Okay, there's a lot of dice.
I'll go ahead and be rolling my recharge and the dragon there.
20. 30. 4. 35.
Right here is where we would advertise things. If anybody sponsored us.
I know, right? Hey, Sly, you've played lots of sorcerers. Can I use Empowered Spell if I already use Quicken Spell?
You can.
That's up to the DM. There's no limit on meta magic according to rules.
Okay.
Grit points
so-
and meta magic. You can spend as many as you want. Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm gonna use that then to reroll.
Let's see.
That is 115 damage to each of them. 75 plus 40.
115, you say?
Yep.
All right, that one is bloodied, and this one is also bloodied.
And then I will see. I have 30 feet of movement. How far, like, low am I right here on the stairs?
You're probably about you're a few stairs down, so you're probably
Like 5 feet down.
like 5-6 feet down. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take 5 feet to fly up, and then just 5, 10. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ooh, I don't want to be too close to anyone. Yeah. So I'll go right here.
Okay.
And then so up 5, over. So I'm at ground level, and then I'll fly up 10 feet in the air.
All right, so we'll mark that on the green box there. It's 10, so we know
Okay.
that you're 10 feet up.
Oh yeah, my health is definitely
Alright.
not 33 right now, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But it is
That's
that.
that's probably on Xr. So
Yeah. It is 60.
Um,
I'm not doing great.
All right, so now it's the dragon's turn, and it is going to stand up, and it's going to actually take off into the air slightly, and let's see, we'll see 1, 2, 3. See, actually, he's gonna move diagonally, so it'll be right there. All right, and you see it kind of, its head goes back as it kind of bows up in the air, and there it is. And this is going to affect everyone, looks like. So I need a Constitution saving throw as it blasts ice towards you guys again.
I assume it's even if I'm 10 feet up, I'm not out of it, right?
No, I would say I'd say you're in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't talk about the actual vertical of this, but you would imagine it's like, oh, it does say a cone, so it is cone shaped. Yeah, so it would be.
You said con.
Three-dimensional there. Con. Yep. But Josh failed.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
A 10. That's a fail.
Yeah. It's gross.
JD rolled a 26.
26 is a success.
Oh, and I'm sorry. For the one on the left, the zombie, the stone zombie giant.
Yeah.
I forgot my radiant soul lets me do an extra 17 radiant damage
All right.
to one of them. So in addition to the necrotic damage,
You're picking on Steve? God.
yeah, Steve is gonna take an extra 17 radiant
Steve
damage.
the stone giant.
I'm sorry, not necrotic damage. Force damage, right? Yeah, force damage. Yeah, an extra 17 radiant damage to him.
Radiant,
Steve
okay.
the stone giant.
All right. So,
That might be
Russ,
the last
what
thing
did
I
you
get to
roll?
do, so
Con save.
29.
29? Okay. Yep. You're good. All right. So you'll take half damage, and JD will take half damage, and everyone else will take.
Sorry, what was the damage total?
Yeah, I haven't rolled it yet.
Ah,
Rolling it
good.
now.
Glad I didn't miss it. Oh, damn.
That is 51 points of cold damage. So for JD and Quarian, that's halved to 26.
I am bloodied.
I will take the uncanny dodge again. So
Okay,
mine will
so
be
you're-
half to 26 again as well.
Half to 26. Okay. And that's its turn. So now it is Quarian's turn.
Oh. You know,
The dragon is kind of hovering over that opening, so it probably good, I don't know, 40 or so feet down to the floor below, or a little more.
when I'm more towards the end of the turn, right?
You are towards the end of the turn order. Yep.
Like one more. I didn't add my 5. Do you mind
Okay.
if I add my 5?
Well, it's 5 temporary points, so you just have to keep it separate from your main total. And anytime you take damage, it comes off of that
Oh, yeah.
before it hits your main. So
Yeah, I see. It's got this little side thing for temporary.
yep.
Gotcha. Bless you. Okay. Okay. You're gonna have to refresh my memory on jump mechanics. If you run 10 forward, you can
Yep.
jump 5 up, right?
Let's see. There's 2 rules. There's jumping upwards and there's jumping outwards, like
Yeah.
forward.
I want to jump out.
Let's see. One of them uses like your strength total, and the other one uses. Let me look here real quick. It's been a while since we jumped. Jumping. Your strength determines how far you can jump. Long jump. When you take a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. So whatever your strength score is, you can jump that far. So if it's like 25, you can jump
29 feet.
You can jump 29 feet. So we'll round that up to 30. So it's a nice.
But it.
I mean, it looks cartoonish, just 10 feet and just.
Yeah. But it uses up. It uses up running. It uses up movement, right?
Yep.
Like half or something.
It would. It doesn't say. Let's see. When you make a standing jump, you can only jump half the distance. You can jump 15 feet from a standing position. This rule assumes height. It doesn't actually say, but I would say that it uses. I would say it uses your movement. So I would say that would be your move action.
Okay, so I can run from where I am here. I can
Yeah.
run 5, 10 feet, and then from
Okay.
the ledge, I can jump on top of the dragon. Can I ride the dragon?
You can try to. You can grapple it. Yeah.
Bam!
So make a grapple as
Okay.
your
I don't remember.
how to grapple. Hold on. So it's athletics, and I can roll athletics or acrobatics to resist you. So let's see.
Athletics, good. I got a 15 in athletics. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. Let's see here, that's a 31
What
plus
did I miss?
37. Athletics.
I come back and Quarian's on a dragon?
I jumped on the dragon, I hope. I just rolled a 37. I hope he can't beat that.
Jeez.
37? No, no, it cannot.
Yay!
No.
Yay!
And you grapple this thing. Okay, that is your action.
Yeah.
You have a.
I still have my second. Oh wait, no. I have my bonus action.
Actually, a grapple is an attack, I think. Hang on 1 second. Let me double check this. I think a grapple is
grapple
actually
is-
just.
It's a special form attack, yeah. You can use
So
an
it's-
attack action to grapple.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna actually research that, but I'm gonna say that you have the rest of your attacks.
Okay, so I have
Yes.
one more regular attack and then my bonus action attack.
Right.
Okay. Sweet. It is so nice of you to
Yeah.
let me hurt your dragon. What am I on?
Write that down. I'm curious about that. if it actually uses your entire action or if it's just one attack. But I think it's kind of written out like it's just one attack, but I'm not sure.
I think the ruling is that the writing is that it's an attack, because they say it's a grappling is a special form of attacks.
So
Yeah, I'll look up, and I usually compare against other DMs and see how they've ruled and
kind of like
make a decision.
Attack. You're only using an attack to push as well.
Kind of, yeah. Right. So
one attack is a 32, the other attack is a 22.
both hit, yeah. And I actually lost a die. I fell on the floor. May have went in this garbage can. It's just full of garbage.
Uh, 30. 43 damage.
43 for both, or 43 for the first?
Both damage.
Okay.
All damage combined. Yeah. 6,
All right. 43.
14.
All right. Quarian is riding a undead dragon.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna ride the dragon.
All right, so it's going to be the stone giant's turn again. Let's see. What's the range on this? 60 feet, yeah, so they can throw. All right, so they're going to throw rocks again. Looks like one is going to come at JD. And that is gonna miss. That's a 12. And the second one's gonna come at Shadow. And that is a 23.
That hits.
Alright. That is. Oop, rolled the wrong one. Hang on. Different dice. No, I'm sorry. 31 points of bludgeoning damage. And I
Ow.
need you to make a strength saving throw.
Well, this isn't going to go well. This did not go well. That's not a natural one,
It's a trash die.
but
Not trash dice. I will dig it out of the trash later.
But it's a 4. So
A 4. Okay, so you are you take the damage and you are knocked prone.
yay! And I am bloodied.
And you're bloodied. Alright, so that's their turn. JD, start of round 3.
Or I'm leaky. I don't know what you call a
You're
word for
leaky.
it.
So if I was to move anywhere to my left, would it be like the Hobbits in Lord of the Rings, where I'm like chest deep in snow?
It looks like the snow kind of goes downhill a little bit, and it looks not to be as sturdy as where you're standing.
Okay.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
You could step on it and there's just gold under all the snow. Who knows?
Let's see then, because that's all I need is to be waist deep in that mess. So I will move him to right here, on top of the edge of the stairs. And then I will take a sharpshooter shot at the stone giant closest to the throne.
Okay.
So that is a 22 to hit.
It hits.
All right. 25 damage.
25. Okay.
I will take another sharpshooter shot at him.
All right.
That's another 22 to hit.
That
No, I'm
hits.
sorry, 21 to hit.
Still hit.
So 23 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll make a third shot at him with sharpshooter.
So then JD started blasting.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
.23 damage.
All right, and with that, just shot after shot, just chunks of flesh, and finally you hit something just right, and it falls backwards.
I'm going to use my bonus action to rapid reload and use my second action surge.
All right. Does that weird thing like in Skyrim when something falls down, it's just twitchy.
And I'm going to sharpshooter the second zombie giant.
All right.
Dude, did you say that we need to deduct the sharpshooter if it's nat 20?
No. I mean, you do deduct the but it doesn't negate the natural 20.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's 20 plus 13 minus 5 on a nat 20, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, nat 20 always hits, so. Well, we won't say always hits. Hits like 99% of Like, say you're aiming at the moon and you shoot, you're probably not going to hit the moon. Just not practical.
So that's, with the nat 20, that's 40 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. Might have came to play.
Ah.
All right, that one is just barely hanging on. Like you blow one of its arms completely off.
I'm going to sharpshooter him one more time.
All right.
So 25 to hit.
It hits.
That's 26 damage.
Yeah, and he also falls over.
Nice.
And I don't know if I should do what I was going to do because Query had messed it up, but I still think I might.
Do it.
I'm going to, for my
shot.
final shot, try to wing shot sharpshooter that dragon out of the sky.
Okay.
Oh, crap, it's
For your
you.
final attack? Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
That hits. There's no save on that, right? If it hits, it just
19.
happens, right?
19 strength save.
19 strength, okay. Natural 20.
Ah.
That is 26 damage to the dragon.
26
He
damage,
just
okay.
doesn't go prone. And that will end my turn.
Alright, I mean, it
Also,
hits Aquarian, you feel the dragon like shift. You're like, whoa.
and
hanging
just so you know, Diz, I have 2 of my grip points back.
Alright.
Because I had 3, I killed that first giant, so I got 1 back, used 1 on that dragon, and killed the other 2. So I have 2 grip points right now.
Alright. Good to
But
know.
you get a grit point back for a natural 22.
I do.
thought you did, but
But you also get 1 for every kill, but I'm only allowed 3, and I used 1. So
Oh, you used one on the
gotcha,
dragon.
gotcha. Yep. So
So
you're down
I
to
have
2 again.
Mhm.
Alright. So we got Shadow.
So how high is Quarian up in the air?
So the dragon didn't actually go up really high. It just kind of flew outwards
Okay.
above the, but it's like a 40, 50 foot drop down to the floor below where they're at.
Okay.
It's just there's an opening there to down below. So
All right. So I am shooting at the dragon with my first attack. So that is a 26 minus 5, so that's a 21.
21 hits.
Or 4 plus 8, 12 for 20.
20 points of damage. Okay.
22. Sorry, 22.
22. Okay.
And I read Adam's message there, said he was leaving, and it threw me off for a second.
Okay.
And because someone is within 5 feet of him, he's going to take another 32 points of damage from sneak attack.
I got 32 points since someone is attached to him.
Technically, he's within 5 feet, so
He is.
And
Yeah, he
threatening.
is.
So, and then I will take my second attack at Jarlin up here.
Okay.
That is a 19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Actually,
Or-
he is going to use shield and block the attack. So
Okay, that it doesn't hit. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
And I am done.
okay. All right. It is now his turn, and let's see. What shall we use now? So many options. All right. Let's see. He actually, since you fired at him, he looks at you, Shadow, and he looks like right into your eyes and starts kind of speaking, and you just kind of start swaying a little bit, and I need you to make.
Stay out of my friend's head, and I cast a 7th level counter spell at him.
All right, that counter spells it. You know, it's only 5th level. Dominate persons. So you just kind of shake it off, and he looks really frustrated.
You're really pissing Diz off right now, by the way, Mal. I know from firsthand experience.
Yeah.
And so he is going to teleport over to here. And it will now be Noxiel's turn.
All right, I am looking rough, so I'm going to fly over here, just right over the stairs. I'm still 10 feet up, but I'm just going to fly right there. I'm going to use my 9th level spell to cast Mass Heal, which is 700 healing distributed evenly throughout us or however. So I assume everyone's back up at full if that's
That should max
healing.
everybody out. Yeah, right?
Question though. Undead and constructs are unaffected by this heal.
So the construct, the Warforged,
They
he's
kind
actually
of still
kind
a player, right? Like both?
Yeah, there's like an essence inside of them that gets healed.
Okay.
So it's
Perfect. I just want to make sure. All right, cool. So then everyone should be back at full now.
Ooh, thanks.
I'll
that's
take
your
it.
action.
And then
So we'll take the bloodied off of and I guess we'll take the prone off of you, Josh, as well. 'Cause you both stood up. So
I didn't move, but I stood up. So yeah, sorry, I didn't say that, but yes,
yeah.
I did stand up.
And then I didn't say this before, so meant to do that as a quicken spell, but that's fine. Then for my bonus action, I'll use another sorcerer point and just quicken spell like guiding bolt at the dragon.
All right.
So 2nd level guiding bolt at the dragon. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
It's gonna be 9, 10, 11. Use another source of point for a powered spell. That was crap. It was the same thing. 14 damage, and next attack has advantage.
Advantage.
The last, sorry, I forgot to roll my Constitution saving throw. The last thing that was hit that the dragon hit us with was what, 50?
It was
51,
a lot.
52.
Yeah. It was like 51, I think, right?
Alright, so I got to roll what, 26,
26. Yeah.
26.
Yep.
Nope. So that's done, and any temporary hit points that Quarian had are gone now.
Oh, thanks.
All right. So now it is the dragon's turn. And yet again, I've been rolling very well. So it looks like he's rearing back to unleash.
I think that's close enough is that it'll hit all of us
Yeah.
without having to rotate it.
I mean, I like the imagery though. You know.
Too bad.
All right. So I need everybody to roll a con saving throw, except for Quarian, who is technically out of range of it.
Because he's on its back.
And also,
Quarian's gonna have something where it's like, I knock its head off.
no. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. So
Yep.
I'm going to
Smack it on the head.
sentinel attack him.
Yes. All right.
I rolled a 15 plus 4, 19 on the save, by the way.
19 is a save. Yes.
I rolled a 12 total.
12 is not.
Yeah, I assumed. I'm not very sturdy, guys.
And what did JD get?
I've rolled a 15 plus 9.
Yep. So that's a save as well. All right. So let's roll. Grab this other D8 since my other one fell in the garbage can.
Let's hope it rolls bad.
It's 54 points of cold damage. So halved would be 27 for whoever saved.
And then halved again would be 14.
So 27, which would be 14. Yep.
Okay.
But you succeeded, so don't you just take 0?
No, because it's not a
It's not a dex based.
it's not a dex
Oh, it's not
save.
dex-based.
Yeah. But I can burn my uncanny dodge. You know,
Gotcha.
because
To have
I
it.
saw the
And have
attack
it.
coming. Yeah.
Yep, that's your reaction for this turn.
Yep.
All right. So that is its turn.
I got my attack rolls. Attack roll singular.
Right.
1 to hit.
You get your attack roll, and then you have your turn as well. So
So a 21 to hit. Yeah.
that hits. Yeah.
And 20.
You see Quarian just kind of stand up and run up its spine and just go back of there.
25 damage.
25 damage. Okay.
And then
Then it's your turn.
whoop, 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 whoop. One of my 3 attack rolls fell off the table. Wow, they're all so bad. That's weird. Well, it helps to have a hit. 60. 25.
25 hits.
and 16.
All hit. Yeah.
Say it's 16 hits.
16 hits. Yeah. These are very big targets. Yeah.
I mean, dang, JD almost didn't even have to roll to hit him.
Oh, all right.
And I don't think Russ has to roll at all to hit him. He's on him.
He just thinks about hitting him.
$62 total damage. All three attacks.
62. Okay.
Jeez.
This thing is actually, yeah, I think it's already bloodied, right? So, yeah, it's already got the dot there, yeah. Oh, no, it don't. So, it should have had it probably last turn. So it's there. It is definitely bloodied. I mean, for what little bit of flesh and bone is there.
And done.
You just look like Mario on Donkey Kong. Getting the hammer there. All right, so the stone giants are gone. So it is JD's turn at the top of round 4.
All right, so I want to do a sharpshooter forceful shot. So, roll to hit. That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. After a roll damage, you need to succeed a strength saving throw of 19 or be pushed 15 feet away from me.
So that's the dragon?
Yes.
Okay. That is a natural 1.
So that's 28 damage.
28 damage. Okay, well, don't have to worry about it because that is it. And as you're you hit it the last time, Quarian, you hear a gunshot from your left, and it just hits the right part of the ribs or the spinal cord, and it just shatters into bones, and you just fall.
Well,
You fall.
that's why I was hoping. That's why I was hoping for the 15-foot push to
Yeah.
like put him on a side
So
somewhere.
it would push him, but I'd still. I'd say you're gonna hit the stairs right there. So I need you to make like an athletics check to see if you can grab a hold of them.
Okay.
That's better than a 40-foot fall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much better. That's 20 33.
33? Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of grab on with one hand and then grab the other one. You kind of just do this thing where you just pull down and you just pop up onto the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yep.
For my
Quarian's
second,
okay.
For my second shot, I want to
Yep.
fire a sharpshooter round at Jarwin.
Okay. That's within your range still, right? That's
Yeah, 120 is my max range.
okay. I didn't know how far he was away. This map is deceptively large.
He's only 80 from me. I checked
Okay.
it before I rolled. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And then for my final sharpshooter shot at him, that is 20 to hit.
That hits.
That's 30 points of damage.
All right.
And then as my bonus action, I will rapid reload.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
All right. So it's Shadow's turn.
Okay, so we only have one target remaining, so I'm going to
So I guess I should take my grip point back.
shoot at him with a bow. That is a 30 something. I'm assuming that hits to 31.
That does hit, just barely. Yeah.
Just barely. So that's 23 damage. So actually, it was a 27. Sorry, I had to take off the
27.
5. Yeah. This one might still hit. That's a 19. Want to take the 5 off?
That one hits.
Okay.
Oh, it's a new round. He's gonna shield that one, so to block
But
that one. So
with
'cause
the
it's a
first
new
one.
round. The second one.
Okay.
I don't think he could block the first one. with the shield.
All right. Then the second one doesn't do any damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. I'm going to go say hi.
Okay. Okay. I imagine you're putting your bow away as you're running over there.
Yes, I'm,
Yeah.
going, I'm
Okay.
going to draw my sword.
All right. Now it's his turn. So, kind of changes what I was gonna do. So give me just 1 second. Let's see. I hate casters a lot of times because they have so many spells that
What are you gonna do?
you like if you don't play them and it's just not your character.
So what you're saying is that clan needed to play this guy.
Come on,
Yeah,
clan.
That would have been. But Clan is actually going to be playing the character, so
Yeah, but this could have been his last hurrah.
it could have
for his
been.
character.
It could have been.
What did you say about Clan's hoo-ha?
You know.
I was blasting it.
Oh God.
Blaster.
Ooh, I know. That's what we need right there. Actually, it's just gonna attack you, I think. Straight up.
Well, of course it is. That's why I ran over here.
No, I like this other one better. Let's see what level. Let's cast it at that level. Still a melee attack. Oh, and that's probably not going to hit. That is a spell casting. An 11. Yeah.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. Okay. Alright, so I guess that is his turn. So, Noxio?
Alright. I'm gonna fly over to right here. And I will use my action. Actually, I'm gonna fly to and move like back 5, 10, and then over. Hold on. I wanted to move to, because I want to try to get, where can I move to be able to get, I move there, so I'll just move laterally then. Can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I move laterally, so I have a line on this guy. Can I get to, if I were to cast a line attack, can I hit him without hitting either of my friends?
Yeah, you can cast through friendly squares.
It's a wand of lightning bolt though, so it's 100-foot long, 5-foot wide blast.
100-foot wide.
100-foot long, 5-foot
100-foot
wide.
long. No, anybody in the column would get hit. Yeah.
Yeah. So do I have? Can I hit him without touching Aquarian there in a 5-foot line or no?
I'm down below you a little
Oh.
bit.
Yeah, it's true. I'm flying.
You're actually above. You're slightly above. So yeah, this would go up under Aquarian.
Okay.
Yep. It wouldn't.
So then, I'm gonna use my action then to expend all 7 charges of my wand of lightning bolts. Wow. So he has a DC 15 Dex saves. It only uses the wand's DC.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
Okay, so he takes half damage. So he takes half of 14d6. And then I gotta roll a d20 and see if the wand disintegrates. It does not. I rolled a 17. It's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 22, 27. And
27?
27 plus 5 more. 7, 37, 40, 50 points of damage half. So 25 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And then, so that's my action. And when it comes to casting spells, does a wand count as me casting a spell, or can I use a wand and then cast a spell?
If it's like a wand or something that's activated, it's not technically a spell that came from you, so you can still cast a spell.
So then I'll use a quickened spell to cast Cure Wounds at 5th level on myself because I'm still very hurt. Even after my heal. I don't know how this happens. I should probably get some armor or something.
You ate a dragon's breath like 3 times.
I did. That is true.
We got Aquarian.
Well, where's my mouse? There we go. I'm going to. Why can't I go any more north? It won't let me go north. I want to go up behind him. No? So, did anybody?
Oh, hang on.
Where's
probably the same thing?
The paywall.
A what?
Yeah.
It's the paywall. You have to sub to Diz.
You need to give Diz 3 tier 3 subs to continue.
Well, anyway, I want to get on the other side there.
There you go. You're good now.
Thank you, sir. Okay, then get in the biz. Right, because I don't have anything. Oh, wait, I do have something that I can do. I am going to make it. Where is that thing? I'm gonna make sure I call it right.
So you jumped off the stairs down to there, so that's like a 30-foot drop.
Wait, what? I'm above?
You are above, yeah. Those stairs continue on up, They spiral on upwards.
Oh, well, hold on then. No, that's not the case.
Yeah, I mean you could jump down, but you probably take fall damage.
Oh wait, I was like
You're
this.
big and strong. You could take fall damage.
That's why when he shot the lightning, it went up under you because you were. I was trying to count the stairs to see how high you were.
Under me. Okay. Okay. So like this is going back down.
Yes, to your left is going down, Russ.
Yeah. So this is the top of the stairs where you guys came up from the bottom. This starts going up to the next level, which as you look up, there's no next level. It's been destroyed or something, but the stairs are still there.
Okay. All right. I'm savvy. Most expedient way down. So if jumping off right here is 30, that would mean over here is 15, right?
Each stair is about a foot up higher, so about right.
Well, it doesn't matter because I don't
roughly
even know
about here would be 15 feet. Yeah.
I don't know how to calculate what's a safe distance to drop from. So that's 40. Let's just say I'll jump off here-ish. That's like what, like 10 feet? No, let's go down. Okay, there. That's good to safely jump off. Yes?
Yeah.
No problem
sure.
there? Okay.
See Quaren running down the stairs.
Oh, Ginger. Easy. Okay, so that was okay, I can go right here, dashing through the snow.
Okay. Dashing through the snow.
And then, yeah, I feel so deflated. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
I'll save it.
All right, JD.
I am going to sharpshooter shot Jarl.
Okay.
That would be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
That's 22 damage.
All right.
I'm going to take another sharpshooter shot at him.
Okay.
That's 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 26 damage. And then one more sharpshooter shot. That's another 22 to hit.
All right. Just absorbing, like they're making impact, but
29 damage.
Yep, he doesn't.
Oh, I figured this is like me fighting the vampires at the time where I was doing damage, but not a whole lot.
Yep. All right.
So 29 for the third one, and then that'll end my turn.
All right. So Shadow.
Okay, I'm gonna make the stabby. Probably going to hit. That is a 22.
22 hits.
for 12 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to attack again, and that is a 19.
19 hits. He's going to use his reaction for this turn to shield against you. I think I did that 3 times.
And I think that's all I can do.
Alright. Alright, so...
Actually, I'm going to use my reaction to saunter over here. I use my skirmisher reaction so he can't attack me, but
Yeah.
I just, after standing there, I come to my senses and realize I probably shouldn't stand in his face.
Okay, so it is his turn, and on his turn, he looks around and says, he reaches down and touches and looks and sees his blood and says, "It's been a long time since I've seen this. I think I've had enough fun for now.
Damn it.
I'll see you guys next time." And he goes to cast a spell, and he just shoo, blips out of existence.
Can I use sorcerer points on reactions?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Awesome. Sorcerer point for distance spell, and I'll counterspell him again.
Okay.
5th level, because that's all I have left.
5th level? Okay, I need you to roll.
Oh, God.
Please win. Pretty please.
Oh, that's oh, God, no. That's only a 13.
Oh, 13. No. It's- as you try, but it's just a moment too late, and it's he disappears.
Can I give him my inspiration die?
You take it out of your pocket and throw it to him.
Like, here, use this.
Oh.
I'll look down at the cauldron below us and say, "You couldn't have done anything to stop that?"
Yeah.
If a
You said
fire
you're gonna
could,
help.
if a fire could shrug, it shrugs.
So much for helping.
So that combat has ended, for all you can see.
Well,
Tapped out.
so as someone who has actually died to undead things, I think we should hurry, because sometimes they're not dead.
I still have my
Sometimes
wing.
they are.
I still have my wings up. I'm gonna fly over to Bob Frindo and see if I can open Bob
Alright.
Frindo's cage.
His name is actually Warwick. Okay,
Oh,
Worry.
Frindo, Bob Frindo.
Bob Frindo Warwick. His middle name is Robert. Yeah. So.
Okay, yeah. Stop.
So as you fly over and kind of look at him, he's kind of like huddled up in the cage, and he looks up at you and he just hisses. As you can see, fangs. And he kind of, as your kind of the radiant wings are shining, he kind of just hides his face back and kind of goes to the back of the cage.
Turn to the rest of the group. We're too late. They got to him first. He's been turned. There's only one thing we can do for him now.
And you hear the voice in your head from the female. It says, "There may be a way to revert it."
I let the radiant energy from the attack I was preparing fade from my hands. Kind of turn my head down towards the direction of the cauldron, so I'm not by the stairs anymore, and go on.
The vampire, he spoke of many things. He spoke of a secret chamber where a key that was lost was the only way to access it.
Oh,
There are secrets in there.
before you continue speaking, who are you? You're a
That's a great
disembodied voice in our heads telling us things that we want to hear right now. This is... Forgive me for being skeptical.
Hang on, I have to look up the name. It's in my notes from a long time ago. Let's see. It's gonna be here. My name is Escalarota. It's
Escalarota.
ESCLAROTTA.
Trust people named Clarota.
Escalarota.
And we should believe you. Why, Esclarota?
I haven't lied to you yet.
That we know of.
And the larger giant you put to rest was my husband. I've had to watch him in that state for untold amount of years.
And where exactly are you right now?
I gave my life long ago to support this castle, or what's left of it.
And at the risk of sounding insensitive, what are or were you?
Like my husband, I was Cloud Giant.
I turned to look at Quarian. You couldn't remember cloud giants living here? That seems like something you would remember.
Did that jog my memory?
Yeah, you can roll a history check with advantage if you want to this time.
Does Esclarota recognize the name Quarian?
If you said it out loud, yes,
Yeah.
she does. I remember the name long ago.
Oh, so she knows you, but you don't know
What was
her.
it, a 13? A 13? A 17? Okay. Yeah, you do. You're like, oh, yeah. I was here with a group of really nice guys, and one was like a demon lord, and
That's me.
Yeah.
the other one was like a god, and
Yeah.
That's
so
not me, but it's also still basically me.
I explain all that in the most crazy way possible.
yeah.
I'm sure there was pirates and
And
He
then
explains all of it, but in the style of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme.
and then everything came crashing down, and drugs and still torture. Yeah, all the stuff.
And then
The
there
bad
was a
part is with
regular
the
guy
great
there
involved,
with you
there was
that had a bow and
drugs.
arrow.
It was just some regular dude.
That is
Clearly
how
did do
McCall ended.
drugs.
Yeah.
all fucking dark and mysterious and shit. Just throwing arrows everywhere.
Yeah, that is exactly that. That is the best 10-second summary of a 5.5-year campaign that we'll ever hear. Yeah, there was this god, there was a demon lord, there was this asshole with a bow.
Great group of people.
they were awesome. They were awesome people. Yeah.
All right,
Do
what
we
you guys
trust
wanna do?
Aquarian?
Huh? What?
Do we trust this Esclarota?
Just yeah.
I'm
Do I
filled with
remember
confidence.
Lorota being trustworthy?
I mean, yeah, she helped you the first time you were here.
For sure.
your confidence is reassuring.
No, legit. Esclerota is a friendo. No doubt. That's not the drugs talking.
Yeah, I'm just standing there regarding all of this as just utter bullshit. I just don't believe any of it at this point.
So you were talking about a key.
Yes. When you finish what you need to do, come to me and we will discuss further what I know.
We're talking now. Where are you?
You would notice that there's a cage of people over on the left side where they're just freezing to death.
I would like to have smashed that at some point.
Okay, you smash that open, and they're like half frozen.
Oh, I'll go over and heal them.
They feel like they're warmed up, and they kind of stand up.
I'll take 10 minutes while we're sitting here getting them out, I guess, to cast Prayer of Healing at how many people can this affect?
I think it's like 8 people or something, right?
Yeah, 6, and then if I cast it at 3rd level or higher, oh no, 6 people. 6 people. So
6.
Who needs some healing? Who's looking hurt at all? All right, so I'll cast it on Shadow, myself, and then these 4 there. So that's 3d8 plus 5. So y'all take 4, 16 points of healing.
All right, that pretty much heals them all the way up, so they're in good shape now. As you turn back around after doing that, you kind of got wrapped up in everything that you're concerned about, and you see JD just kind of standing there.
JD?
Yes.
You okay, buddy?
Oh, I'm just trying to piece everything together. If this is a sky giant fortress, or a cloud giant fortress, it should be in the sky. If Quarian was here when it happened, that means that it happened a very long time ago. I'm just trying to calculate how old he really is.
Quarian, how old are you?
Let me check my character sheet. Like 30 something.
Roll another history check.
19.
Hello.
A
My
19?
name is Squarian. I was born 400 years ago in the Highland of Scotland. And I cannot die.
You see him counting on his fingers, and he's like, how much did you say? 30 something?
No, it was 19. Oh yeah, 30 something. Yeah, 30 something years old. Yeah.
30, yeah, he's like 1,030, give or take 100.
1,030?
I mean, this fortress does look in pretty bad shape.
Yeah.
It fell from the sky.
I mean,
How long
I
ago?
understand. I'm talking about the wear and tear from time and weather.
Esclerota, how long ago did this fortress fall? Do you have any sense of time as a disembodied cloud giant voice?
I've lost track of time.
So a
My
while.
power is fading
Roll a
as
history
well.
check.
Roll a history check. Oh yeah, let's roll one for her.
There's a
Your
dude in the
fingers.
abyss that can tell you exactly how long it's been.
Okay.
He's probably
She doesn't really remember, but she's like, it's been a long time, maybe 1,000 years.
We're gonna circle back to this. We're gonna have a talk, Quarian, when we get back to the bar. How long have we been traveling with Quarian now?
I'd say a couple years. Yeah.
Yeah.
How has this not come up? You're 1,000?
Feels like yesterday, really.
Yeah.
With the drugs and the
With the drugs.
you know.
Wait till he tells you about the keep.
The time change and the.
Yeah. So you fall back.
All right,
Really throws me
you.
off.
It comes back to you that you remember that you promised JD that you would transport him to wherever he needed to go once the job was complete. You know, once you found your comrade there.
Is the job complete?
But you
Found
you-
them, but
You've found the missing people, and you've dealt with the vampire menace. You haven't delivered them back.
I'll turn to JD and say, you've already done much more than anyone else would have, and frankly, much more than I expected. I'm more than happy to take you to where you need to go now. If you have the time or desire to stay and help us investigate this supposed cure for vampirism, we would be grateful to have your assistance. But again, I expect nothing more from you and don't want you to feel obligated in any way.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm kind of sort of worried about stuff going on. Because before y'all came to me, I went to the guild to check in because I came back to town and nobody was there. My group was on a mission that dealt with the mysterious vanishing of a general.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need to get to them and find out what the hell's going on. I am sorry though that we couldn't get to your friend before they did that to him.
Of course, we'll take you back and keep the cure for vampirism for ourselves then.
I mean, our paths may cross again. May not. You never know.
May not. Well, I only have 4th level spells, so I for sure probably don't have the ability to send you back right now.
I can stay with you till we get to the tavern to get these people to safety.
I walk over to JD at this point, and I kind of elbow him and go, "Hey, I kind of like the little one now."
Grown on me. Looking around the room, is there anywhere
Well, I
we
ain't
haven't?
grown at all, just so y'all know.
Is there anywhere that we haven't checked? Can we kind of like look around this?
There's some rooms
area?
downstairs there, friendos.
Can I go look upstairs, friendos?
The upstairs, that it's like the stairs go up, and there's just nothing up there. It's just like it's just rock.
Oh well, that's
I'll walk
a quick
over.
exploration.
I'll walk over and sit down on the throne.
You want me to walk you through the stuff that we left?
All right, roll a
there?
charisma saving.
I know
No,
there's a couple rooms
it's-
that we left there.
It
Download
is a throne of bones. It's very pokey when you sit on it. It's not very comfortable.
I go kneel in front of him.
What, so I sit here and go, why was he sitting on this? It feels terrible. I don't understand. I don't feel particularly evil right now. Of course, I don't feel particularly good either. So maybe it was just him. Maybe he was just a jerk.
You look over and the villagers are just like just.
If there's one thing I've learned in my 30-something years, it's you never know what someone's kinky about. All right, that chair might be right in some way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
I just stand up and walk off.
Are there any other rooms up here?
There is a room down here.
Can I go take a look at that door?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess we should guide the townspeople down the stairs as well, out of the elements.
Is the door locked?
It is not locked. No.
Oh, can I open the door?
Let's see here. That moves that. I'm trying to find what layer this is actually on.
I definitely am just confident this door is not trapped.
Okay.
We're not in combat
I'm
anymore.
gonna stand that far behind him.
Why
case
would this
it-
door be trapped?
Blows him towards my direction.
We're fine
Yeah.
here.
So you open the door, and I need you to roll a. Let's see. It is a.
Fucking mimic. Gosh. Damn.
Yes.
Let's see.
What?
I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's a 12.
A 12 total.
Yeah, 12 total.
Okay. Let me.
Well, I'm not very dexterous. We didn't take a short rest after we fought them, did we? No, we didn't.
Nope.
Whoa. Oh, no.
You take 15 points of necrotic damage as you just kind of touch the door and it pushes in, and you just kind of recoil back as it just kind of runs up your arm.
Ooh, I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
Oh, good.
So is that 8?
Yep, 8.
Ow! That's shitty.
As he does that, I yell down the stairs and go, "Don't touch that!"
Too late! Is the door open now, though?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
It's just it says it barely open, so you have to kind of wiggle in there so you don't touch the door again. As you come in, you see like a curtain at the one end of the room there. Go back and pull the curtain.
Yes,
Okay.
I will.
As you
open the curtain.
As you pull the curtain back, you see a coffin there. It is open, by the way.
Yeah,
But
I
there's,
will.
No one in it.
I'll poke my head out the door and say, Quarian, can you Quarian, where Quarian? Quarian's wandered off.
He's wandered off somewhere.
Right. JD, come in here and give me a hand for a moment. I feel like we should, I don't know, break this up, set it on fire. Just take it with us or destroy it?
So do you want to just roll a perception check in the room, or do you just want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will perceive nothing with a 7.
7.
Can I also roll a persuasion check?
Sure.
Perception
Yeah.
check, whatever.
Yep.
Let's see. That would
I'll stand behind JD so he can see.
That would be a 23.
Oh, he sees lots.
You see like a little chest. It's like a weird looking chest. It's like a more like a cylinder chest instead of the more classic looking chest next to the coffin.
Can I check the cylinder for traps?
Yes, you can.
You said that's investigation.
Hmm?
That would be a 16.
16. You can tell that it is there's some type of trap on it, but with a 16 you can't tell exactly how it functions exactly. You can just tell that. So if you want to try to disarm it, you're gonna have to roll with disadvantage to try to disarm it.
I'll give him guidance.
Why don't you let me try it since
Because you're sitting on the bone throne over there.
well, well, yeah, I am. So
I have.
I mean, you could have
that have
followed them if you
proficiency.
want, but
right?
That gives you the ability to use your proficiency. Yes.
Okay. So
So
disadvantage.
it's a dex roll plus your proficiency.
Plus-
Proficiency
Plus a D4 because I'm giving you guidance.
plus a d4.
plus a D10 for inspiration.
Ooh.
$33 with everything added together
With disadvantage?
with disadvantage.
Jesus Christ.
What was the roll? Sorry.
33 with everything
33.
counting the D20 being disadvantaged to start with.
All right. So you're able to wedge it up just enough and get your hand in there and disarm the trap. Which, when you finally open the chest up the rest of the way, it seemed to be some type of mechanism that shot some type of gas or something up at your face when you opened it.
Oh, that could have fucking hurt.
Might have just gone over your head though.
I think it was designed just for somebody that peered in as they opened.
Ah. Makes
Not,
sense.
I'm not sure what it would have let loose, but
Might have
I
hit
don't
me in the
think
head.
might have,
All right,
especially
so
if you're leaning over my shoulder.
That's right.
inside you find roughly about 500 platinum pieces, and you find the only other thing is just some papers. Like, it looks like some notes written down.
So the cure to vampirism is platinum. It's so simple.
Can I read what the notes are saying?
I'm actually looking at the language now. Oh, yep. So, what do you speak exactly?
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Half.
And I speak Celestial, Common, Infernal, and Minotaur.
So you can read them because it is written in Infernal.
So I pull them out and I go, huh, this is garbage. Here.
And
I
I say,
can't
wait.
make heads or tail of this shit. No, I'm handing it to you.
Oh.
I can't make heads or tail of this shit.
Oh, it's it's an Infernal, such a disgusting language. And I'll read through it.
Adminos needs to take an action at this point.
All right. So
I agree.
as you read through it, what you take from it
Such a
is
foul language.
these are notes where he has been documenting like a dimension beyond where you're at, something outside of even the normal like planes of existence that you even know of.
So Detroit.
No. Tijuana.
Okay. Sorry for everyone in Detroit that watches this later on YouTube. So.
I'm not. I'm from
We
Michigan.
have proof all of our fans are Swedish.
They're all Swedish. Yes.
The Swedes love us.
So he's been documenting this other like dimension, and it references like some force that is similar to his own, but is just like the opposite side of the coin or something. It's he can't figure it out, and he just talks in circles, and then as you get towards the end of the notes, he feels like something has crossed over, and the notes just are just really interested in finding out what this is, but no details on exactly what it is. He just thinks it's something powerful.
The Schwartz. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Someone got the upside and someone got the downside.
It's an upside and a downside to every Schwartz.
There's 2 sides to every Schwartz.
Oh, man. In the notes, it's revealed that he is your father's brother's uncle's cousin's friend's former roommate.
Look, so I've been good all night, Diz. I'm sorry, I can't help
No,
it.
you're fine. You're fine. I thought this was
I
going
have
to
a
go a little
limit.
faster, and we were going to get back to the other characters. But so that's
All right,
fine.
I'll just take the notes and fold them up and stuff them in my pocket, and I'll turn to JD and I'll say, seems to be the ramblings of a man possessed by a drive and desire to find the answer to some dimension that's hard. He's all over the place. It's hard to make sense of. It seems that he's convinced he's found some dimension outside of the known planes of existence. Something about vampires, something about something that he feels is like himself but different, and he thinks it's come here. It's bunch of nonsense.
You hear, I told you not to touch that door, echo down the stairs.
I know.
While he's been reading them, I take one of my ammo pouches and I've been putting the platinum in it because I don't have an empty bag on me. And I turn to look at him as I finish up and go, so you're telling me that we're going to be dealing with something in this world worse than them?
Or the same but different
Oh,
than them. Also, 5 of us split the platinum 5 ways, yeah?
well, I mean, there's 4 of us, but 5 counting your friend that we didn't make it to, so yeah.
Giving him a share.
But before we leave this room, you see JD pull out his little gunpowder horn and he starts to pour it into the coffin.
Good call.
Be
You
like,
want to take a step back here? I think I can light that quite nicely.
and then he puts his horn, or closes it up, puts the horn back on his belt, and starts walking towards the door we came through.
I'm going to walk to the door, and knowing that it's gonna hurt me, that's fine. I will throw a fireball into the coffin and then slam the door behind me.
Okay. Roll a dexterity saving throw on the door.
Natural 20.
Oh, yep. No damage.
All right. I was ready for it this time. And then the fireball does 9, 14. Oh, good. That's really good. Why couldn't I roll that good during the actual fight? This is just against the fucking coffin. 25, 33 points of fire damage.
Yep. So you feel pretty good that it's thoroughly incinerated.
I
So
was gonna say, can we add some explosive damage with the gunpowder?
yeah, if you got some, if you put some explosives on it, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I poured straight gunpowder into the coffin.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it burns for a minute and then you hear.
I mean, I figure if the man's crazy, we might as well remove his bed.
Do you think,
At that point, you hear, what the hell are you two doing down there?
don't worry about it.
We're redecorating.
Yeah, it's like Quarian said, don't worry about other people's kinks.
At this point, I would get off the throne and come down there because I'm like, I'm
we're
like
still
an irritated grandfather.
We're still on the same floor with him, right?
Yeah, we're on the same floor as you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
think
thought
you
you
went
got-
downstairs.
Oh no, we're just straight across the room.
Oh, I thought you guys were downstairs dealing with one of the doors down there.
Oh
Sorry,
no.
sorry.
We're just blowing stuff up. And I'm sure the town I hope the townspeople are not up here anymore, but maybe
Maybe
they are.
Aquarian took them.
Yeah.
When you were trying to find him.
We can't hear Quarian though.
Can't hear you.
So You have enough sorcery points to get back a 5th level spell.
Ew. That is true. Exactly enough, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly enough. Would I know from hunting these vampires, right?
Mhm.
And tracking these vampires and things, would I know enough to know that, like, know if we destroy his coffin, does it, I mean, obviously, you know, I assume it does something, but would I know enough to know if that actually will do something, or like if he can, you know, if it still holds some type of power, if I need to, you know, if we take the ashes of the coffin with us, or is it truly destroyed type thing?
It's a place where he rests, so he's actually vulnerable now where he's gone to, unless he has a place of rest there.
Okay.
As well. So the issue is he has to get back to a place of rest within a certain time period, or it's, you know, or he's basically, he still exists, but he exists not as he was.
Okay.
So you destroying that probably is a mild inconvenience.
Okay.
For him, so holds no real power over him.
Also, I sent you a message on Discord. Just wait a second.
Okay. Actually, got a bunch of messages. So. Yeah. Well, we'll actually talk about that right after.
Okay.
So if we want to say that you use that.
Yeah, I'll use the rest of my sorcery points to get my 5th level spell back.
And let's say that you use that for a teleportation circle, and you just send everybody back to the town. That way you can rest for the evening, finish up your affairs.
Yeah.
And at that point, you have the option to come back here and finish your conversation with Blue Flame. Or actually, you probably go downstairs and she has a private conversation with you.
Okay.
And gives you the information. And then you teleport back to the town. And at that point, we'll pick up there on the next session. So the next time we play will be right when we're taking JD back to hopefully the rest of the party and to Daggerford. So
okay.
Tune in next time when the crusty old demon lord says,
that was your cue,
big
plan.
Man, let me hold $1.
When the crusty demon lord says, "You shall not pass."
All right, so it was good to play. I haven't got to DM in a while, so it was good to pick this back up, and we'll pick up here in 4 weeks, maybe sooner, but at least 4 weeks from now. We're going to try to do this once a month, and then we've got Kyle's campaign, which we do once a month the week before. We're playing Josh's campaign the week after, but we don't televise that one, so that one's private, just for us. It's private. So, but hope everybody had fun, and we will catch you guys on the next go around. And don't miss Super Virtual Game Show on Mondays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anything else? Oh, check out Malnox there. He is a Genshin Lord. And that Big Slide TV, he's hiding right now. I mean, if he was playing video games right now, I wouldn't blame him because he didn't get to play at all. So, you know.
It's true.
But go check him out too.
You should follow Malnox on TikTok too, because he publishes videos all the time.
He does.
Not
very entertaining.
Not that I'm not one of the people that downloaded TikTok as a joke during the pandemic and now spend way too much time on it. Not at all. No.
We all do.
No, couldn't be.
You're hitting way too close to home.
Couldn't be you. Ha 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 ha.
Kind of hurts, doesn't it? Yeah.
So check out all the good people here. Big Slide TV, Maldox, playing Diesel, I don't think we have any other streamers here right now. Rican streams. He is going to play with us. He played with us some, and he just I guess he didn't show up this evening, but probably a good thing because he wouldn't have got to play anyway. So, and I'm Dr. Diz. Used to be underscore DM, but it's just Dr. Diz DM. So, all right. So we'll catch you guys a month from today. So, see you then. Later.
Bye.